Arknights. Woo! Yeah! 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 Alright, let's get started. Hello, Arknights. Woo! Hi, what's going on? Welcome in, everybody. Happy Tuesday. How's it going? Welcome in. What's up? Oh, so true. Shikanoko gosh done. Gosh done. So dumb. I love it so much. Bluey coming in with the first. How's it going, Bluey? How's the day been? Kibo, what's up? Welcome in. Angel, how's it going? Welcome in. Marath, welcome in. How's it going? Rafi, what's up? Zap Booze, welcome in, dude. How are you? Zeke, what's going on? How's it going? Welcome in, everybody. Hope you're all doing well. Happy Tuesday. What's up? Is it quiet for a change? Let's go. Hell yeah. Yo, Bluey deserve a nice little break as a treat. Kick back and unwind, Bluey. What's your go-to, relaxation thing? What do you do to what does Bluey do to unwind? What does everyone do to unwind? What's their go-to relaxing stuff? You curl up with a good book? You watch some TV, just jam to some music, maybe throw on some silly streamers, reading. There you go. I was thinking earlier, I was like, damn, so many weekends I go into with the intention of reading, and then I don't. So I don't do that. Instead, I tend to do napping, and I catch up on TV shows, and I catch up on editing, and end up working, and then don't end up reading. So whoops. Whoopsie, my bad. Yeah, but I do occasionally mix in a little bit of video gaming, not too much though. I play I'll play a few games of like Fortnite. It's been a minute since I've played like Persona, which I do really want to get back into because Persona is so super duper fun. I love Persona 3. So true, Miss Swire. I couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you, Rafi. Also, I wanted to give a quick thank you again. It was literally like right as we were raiding. I had thanked them in the Discord. But Mika, thank you so much again for the gifted sub to Sap Boost. Sap Boost, enjoy your Benny emotes. Enjoy your custom role in the exclamation Discord, and enjoy that sweet ad-free viewing experience. Mika, thank you again for the support. You're so very sweet. I don't know if you're here right now, but I will thank you properly when I see you. Play Arknights and I get dressed. Valid. Watching anime. Valid. Are you ready for Civilian? What's Civilian? Is that like a show? That sounds like a live action show that you'd see on Amazon Prime that would star some big name actor and then a bunch of nobodies, because that's where they spent all the budget. That and special effects. It tells a very mediocre tale. Nothing particularly memorable, but somewhat enjoyable while you're watching it. That's the vibe that I get from the word civilian. I don't know if that's I don't know if that resonates with anyone. Already suppressed it. Uh-oh. Did I really? What did I suppress? I probably did suppress something. Nerd, what's up? How's it going? Happy Tuesday, dude. What you been up to? Doing anything fun recently? We're just chatting about what people do to unwind a little bit. When they get some free time, they want to chill. I'd say my go-to is probably TV. I curl up on my couch, so I have a I think I showed you guys my like apartment layout after I moved, but I have a big like L-shaped sectional in the corner, and then across from it is my TV. So I just lay in the corner on the couch under a blanket and just watch TV, and then I get really eepy, and then I'm like, damn, I've watched like 2 episodes of TV. I should take a nap. And then I mosey over to my bed and I take a little nap, and then I wake up and like, whoa, I shouldn't have taken a nap. I should, just chill on the couch. And then I go and chill on the couch and I watch like 2 more episodes of shows, and then I'm like, damn, I'm tired, but I should eat something. So then I stand up and I go eat something. I make some food. That might take a little bit of time, and then I'm like, ooh, I should probably clean up a little bit, but I'll wait a little bit to do that. And then I'll watch some TV while I'm eating, because you need like YouTube or something to watch while you're eating. Keep you stimulated. So I do that, and then I sit around, maybe watch another episode of something, and I'm like, damn, I'm kind of tired, but I gotta go clean. I can clean later, and then I take another little nap, and then I wake up. I'm like, oof. Oh, shouldn't have done that. So I wake up, I'm like, oh, I gotta go clean. So then I'll clean, and then I'll go be like, okay, now I deserve a treat. And then I sit down and I watch TV some more, and then I'm like, oh, I'm tired, but now it's really late because I've taken 2 naps. I should go actually to bed, and then I go to bed. That's the general Sunday, actually. That's most Sundays. I just summarized in many words. Just popping in to say hi. No worries, nerd. Hey, it's always nice to see you. Sorry to hear that you're not feeling super great. But definitely rest up, and we'll see you next time or see you later. What is this Moo Moo noted? Is this a 7TV emote that I do not have? My cat laying on my pitbull blanket. Moo Moo noted. There it is. Hold on. Chotomate. We good. I actually added a few more good ones. I saw this one, which was really funny. I wish I could say I made it, but it's Age of Fila. With the freaking grabby hands. It's the same grabby hands as Benny. Wait, do I not have Benny grab? Oh, it's Benny. There you go. As that one. So that's a good one. And then we added... I made the one from Swire from the show that just says pathetic. And I'm like, damn girl. Tell it to him. Tell it to him. Talk to him. That's a good one. But yeah, so today we're diving back into the chapter 8 story of Arknights. I'm hoping to actually make some progress in chapter 8, not really like edge you guys on the end of chapter 7 for like 2 hours like I did yesterday. Also, quick update, I need to edit the VOD from yesterday because when I went to upload it onto YouTube, they're like, whoa, hold on, we can't show this in certain countries of the world because all you did was air a music video with minimal talking over it. I was like, damn, girl, you're right. You're right. So I gotta fix that. So we'll edit it in post. So VOD squad, I'm sorry, I will be probably a day behind. So the stream for tonight will probably be up Thursday. Yesterday be up tomorrow. But tomorrow we'll be playing some Celeste. See that segue? We're playing some more Celeste. We'll be picking up where we left off there. Which was, I want to say, right at the end of the hotel section. So we're probably like, I don't know, maybe a third of the way through is the vibe that I'm getting based on reactions from you guys. So definitely a few more Celeste streams, including tomorrow. Glass of Sprite. Yo, enjoy that Sprite. I can't say I've had Sprite in a while. The last time I had Sprite was probably... I probably had a little bit near the holidays because I got the Sprite Cranberry. And man, Sprite Cranberry is good. That would make me go back to soda, but thankfully it's not a full-time, full year, all year, annual. No, it is annual. It's not all year. That's what I was trying to say. It's not an all year thing. Sprite Cranberry. I know what LeBron was talking about. But yeah, rest up, dude. Seriously, take care of yourself. That's always more important. I do appreciate you stopping by, but your health and well-being is far more important than the silly pink hair Prince boy on the internet. So nerd, if you gotta, chill or lurk, no worries at all. I hope you feel better soon. Let's see, is there anything else I wanted to yap about? I don't know. Yesterday we did a lot of yapping, so I definitely don't want to hold you guys on for too long with the yap sesh, but sometimes it's good to yap, especially after taking a nap and sipping on some coffee. You're just like, yes, I can say words and people are forced to listen. Yo, V, what's up, dude? Welcome in. How's it going? Happy Tuesday. How are you? Calm. I agree. The music that I chose is Arknights music, actually. It is what is this one called? A Sweet Rendezvous. There's a little bit more words. A Sweet Rendezvous instrumental version. I don't know what event it's from, but it's very nice and relaxing. So it's good BGM. I thought it was Thorns in You. I don't know. It might. Maybe that's a nickname. You guys say Thorns is really good, by the way, right? I don't even know if I've seen him like his skills or any of his gameplay. I've seen some of his skins though. I've seen him with like a bunch of shopping bags. He's kind of dripped out. Arknights OSTs, honestly, so true. It's just I would add more to stream BGM, but as was evident from yesterday, especially ones with lyrics, we can get in trouble with by the copyright strike department, aka that. Thorns is washed. Yeah, he's not a pretty girl. I don't want him on my team. He's not a pretty girl or a femboy. 12F would not recognize him. We don't want him. Yeah, 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 yeah. That's what I'm talking about. All right, you guys ready to jump back in? Let me get my cursor a little bigger so I can see when we are playing. Cool. Here we go. All right, so we left off. We just did the tutorial for the civilians, which I guess this is the first time we're seeing them in the main story, but I already knew what their dealio was. So them combined with the roadblocks will be really interesting. Thorns is not a rich tiger. Amen, brother. So true, bestie. If they're not a pretty tiger lady that is sassy as hell and a little fruity, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. Let's see what else. So what was going on in the story? So we had this long story session where basically we had a little bit of a flashback with Tallulah, and I think who is the girl? What was the other girl? Like Annie or something? Allie or Annie? You're interested in Mountain? Maybe. Depends on the time of the year, I guess. It's not June anymore. Not interested. Not interested. Not interested in the rich tiger gilf. Actually, how old is Mountain? Alina, thank you. What's up, Dust? Welcome in. Alina, thank you. So Tallulah and her friend Alina, we're getting a little bit of a flashback there. Tallulah's smiling. She's not all dreary yet, but she is still a little on the edgy side. We also have W's back, but I think that was the end of last chapter. So W's back, baby. We learned that the doctor has a little bit of a troubled past that people are keeping us from. However, W knows and Calcit knows, and no one's telling us. Straight up. We have Amia and Rosmantis pushing up on the tower, I believe. And they are dealing with Reunion, who's officially lost it. So, going kind of sicko mode. Love to hear it. That's concrete, baby, bro. I love cements. Imagine not being a cement haver in 2024. She's funny. I feel like she's not that good, though. I'll be honest. I feel like she's really not that good. I do love her. I love her design. I love her voice lines. I kind of like her gameplay, but I feel like she's really just not that good. A 29 cost 1 blocker defender is really tough, but she's cool and has this funny streetlight helmet, so she gets a pass in my book. I don't use too many other defenders. I definitely throw a Horn in there a lot, but I used to use Cardigan and Quora a lot. All these other defenders I never really tried at all. Shalom I used in IS. Neural, I like the idea of Neural. I could consider doing it. Her skills are nice, but charging them is a huge pain. Does she have to just like sit there and do damage, which means like she has to play the role of a defender with only 1 block in order to charge it up? Because that's tough. That's tough. But you know what they say, that's concrete, baby. Baseline, bro, boo, baseline. Actually, no, he's fine. Cute femboy healer. You said it, not me. Archetype in general is bad. I honestly, I think it's really just the 1 block defender. If it was like 2 block, I could justify it a little more. When I'm putting a person with a big shield out there, I need them to hold a line. Like how like freaking FedEx can block more than that. Baseline was pretty cool in the Zwillingstürme story. I'll give you that. All right, but we were going on to R8-2. In the tundras of Ursus, every living creature is under suspicion. They may be murderers, thugs, spies, or simply innocents. We have the roadblocks and the Ursus civilians. So we know that the civilians are going to be running. They're going to head towards the blue. we heard that they are able to be the primary targets, which I did not know before. But we also know that these fucking idiots are not gonna take the path. They're gonna run and stand in front of a roadblock. So we have to coddle them. We have to help these little brats. So we're gonna need to probably use fast redeploys, in my opinion. Cantabile will probably come in clutch in that regard. As she does. She slots in really well. I know people use Cantabile skill 2 a lot, but I love Cantabile skill 1. Just dropping her in, doing some quick damage and just generating some money is very nice. She can generally kill like 1 to 2 people unless they're super strong, and she'll just make some money for me. So Con, what's up, dude? Welcome in. How are you? You want 1 black defenders to do bosses early. Oh, okay. I can see that. I can see that because especially for Cements, because she has a really high defense, right? She's like just a really high defense chat. I'm gonna bring Cora actually.
I got lots of friends here.
Cora's got lots of friends here, so we should bring her. I'll keep Hoder. I'm gonna swap Calcit. No, I'll keep Calcit. Lore accurate, kind of. I'm not gonna bring Searcher. I'm gonna swap her out. I'll bring Gravel. I like Gravel. Unectus. I don't know if I don't know if I'm familiar with their work. Also, I didn't know Gravel had a barcode. Does that mean she has a troubled past? That's sad. Gravel's sweet. What's that little like portal looking Bluetooth earpiece? What is this, 2006? Damn. I want to finish my coffee before we get into any potential story. My throat was so dead last night. I don't know what it was. Like right at like the 3.5 hour mark, my throat just went and I needed like a couple of minutes to like bounce back, and I was like, damn, all right, we gotta call it soon. So depending on how story heavy it is, stand by for Titanfall. Snack. Ooh. Unectus. 3.5 hours of talking. You right. It's not anything I haven't done before though. That's the thing. Unectus. Oh, you know, I think I have seen them. Their tail is really long and slimy. They look cool. DPS survival defense. Ooh, survival. Yeah, it's not anything I haven't done before. I feel like yesterday there was definitely a wide variety of voices that I used, and then also just nonstop like yapping too. So yeah, perhaps I'm definitely gonna try and do story missions without support if possible, but if needed, we'll always consider grab that. We should do that at some points where it's more of like a we do like flex some of your random characters and we go do like a random mission and like use only Unectus and like Myrtle or something. I don't know. See if they can hang. The granny voice is the culprit. It was like, where did all the salt go? You're so lazy, Tallulah. Like that one. That one didn't that one wasn't as bad actually, believe it or not. It was the old man voice, the one that's like, Tallulah, what the hell are you doing? You scared off the big man. Now I'm gonna have to go talk to him and we're all gonna pay. Like that guy. I was like swinging my arm. If I had full body tracking, you guys would see some of the stupid stuff that I do while I'm streaming. I am limited in this 2D form, but my arms are like swinging around. It's kind of funny. Using Ictus and DOS. Oh, I freaking hate DOS, man. Strongest Dublin soldier. Bro, boo, Dublin. JK. Who's Dublin? Reed's Dublin. I'm Dublin. We're all Dublin. Almonds. Almonds cool. I like almonds. I don't remember what her kit is. Is she a pusher or something? God's strongest Dublin soldier. Real. Yo, Mika, what's up? Welcome. Ah! Hold on, I like spilled my drink. Hang on. And fellas, that's why God gave us a tongue, so we could Zamboni off of our side table and not have to go grab a napkin to clean up. So Yeah, we good. We are good. Mika, what's going on? Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. Mika said thank you a little earlier, but I want to say thank you again for the gifted sub at the end of stream last night, going out to Sap Boost. I really appreciate it, dude. You don't need to do that. Kibo, was that a link? Was that a link, my friend? I had to figure out a better way to do that. Someone want to do some science and investigating for me. There's a way that you're able to give temporary access to share links to people. I've seen people use a what do you call it? There's some command where you can give them like 1 minute of link permissions, and I don't know how to set that up. I wish I could do like certain websites are fine, like because like I would allow like clips.twitch.tv, which I think is its own website. I don't know. I'm sorry, Kibo. If you want to share it in the Discord, I'd be more than happy to look at it there. Ooh, man. Tasted the fruity pebbles I had for dinner. What am I fortunate I didn't have to deal with? The God's Strongest Dublin Soldier? Is it from DOS? Because I hate that mode so very much. DOS, not a fan. CC, not a fan. What's the other really hard event that shows up every once in a while? Not a fan. Long and slimy. What the Sigma? Their tail is really long and slimy. Oh, cool. Kind of cool. Really long and slimy. Real. Yo, who's that? Who said that? That's my Yoshi right there. All right, enough yapping. Enough yapping. Let's get started. We having any story? No, just mission. No time for story. Only fighting innocent flesh and blood. Whatever that means. Kind of edgy. All right, let's put Myrtle down here. So one thing that I do think is really interesting with these stages is that there is the barricades are useful for blocking enemies just as much as they are for, or no, hold on, they're useful for blocking enemies, and then the civilians run up and you have to get rid of them, and then like partway through the stage you have to shift your defensive strategy a little bit. So it's like simple things like that honestly I do really like. All right, let's put you right here, Kensvile. I'll have you save this guy. We don't need to like min-max the civilians usage. Let's do, what can I do? Do Mr. FedEx right here. Bro, why wouldn't you just go that way? It's shorter. Dumbass. Okay.
I'm listening.
Pull you out. He's throwing knives at this guy. Maybe I'll let him. Nah, I won't. I'll put Archetto here. Run, bro, run. FedEx gameplay. Civs are just meat shields. You right. All right, Archetto kill. Archetto can just destroy that one, and then we don't need to worry about the little boxes anymore. And what we can do is we can just put like Quora right there. These guys take the worst possible routes. Do not let me trust them in any moments of crisis. All right, FedEx, go pull those shotguns out, bro. Oh, dude, that bear is gonna be a problem. Oh wait, they didn't even attack the civilian. Idiot. Okay, honestly, I'll be interested to see if we can just win with this here. I don't know how much more we'll need to change. 2 times speed. I trust. Believe. We can drop someone in if we need. Between Quora, Archetto, and FedEx, we might be good. I didn't see how many bad guys there are though. See, like, what is this guy doing? Why do you run up there? Goofballs. FedEx, shoot. FedEx going hunting. He's just dropping these guys. He's crazy. What does his module do? Because I think I'm able to actually go for that now, and I might consider doing that. Because if it gets his skill any faster, that'd be pretty big. Yeah, see, there we go. Easy. Look at this, fellas. Look at this. I'm getting so much, but I only need to just deploy a few units now. It's crazy. Honestly, I probably didn't even need to use Myrtle. Myrtle's just a good opening move, you know? Easy clap. Look at that. R8 2, speed run. We're speed running chapter 8 now. That's what we're doing. No, actually what I'm doing right now is adjusting my AC because it just got really cold. Also, can you guys believe this? Can you guys believe this? I opened the app to manage my AC and it says we're going under maintenance tonight. So you can't use the app to change your AC. You know what they're saying? You know what that translates to? That says, get your fat ass up, go touch the thermostat yourself and change it that way. And I'm like, bro, what did I do before I could control the temperature with my phone? I had to do exactly that. And it wasn't fun. Low squad challenge. Is that a thing that people do? I like the idea of that, of only bringing in like 4 units or something, 4 max. I'm sure it would depend on the stage, but I feel like you need like you need like someone to block, someone to do huge damage, probably a vanguard, and then probably someone with range. So basically the 4 that I just used right there, like that kind of setup. I guess you could probably do it with different ones depending on the map. All right, R8-3. Righteous anger from witnessing such brutality is justified. Ursus's manglers are well trained. Their fangs do not seize just because of their victims' emotions. It's also 1P relay challenge. You use only 1 op at a time. How do you even win with that? I'm trying to think. How could you do a deep color, bro? That's the one. That's the 1 op challenge right there. Just deep color. Deep color is honestly fun. I used her a lot once we like tried her out that one IS3 run there. However, I haven't really used her since. Module gives him a higher chance of getting a double hit. It makes the second hit ignore some defense, which would allow him to cut through some higher defense enemies he wouldn't be able to handle otherwise. Ooh. See, my problem with him, which obviously it's fair and balanced, but it takes him a minute to get his skill going. I'd love for a way to make that go a little faster. Are there other operators that like give skill points or something? I know that there's some ways to do that. I just can't think of exactly how to do it. Stainless, is that what they do? Listcarm does? Swire doesn't, right? Swire does boosted damage. Regular Swire, Instructor Swire. Yeah, attack 10%. Melee. FedEx is melee, right? Which is weird because he's holding 2 shotguns. Hey, Vodka, what's up, dude? Welcome in. Warfarin? That's right. Oh, Carf. I always forget about Warfarin. Man, I do wish I had her. I've only used her like once. Warfarin and Saria. Saria's cool. I do like Saria. Chen does? Sog can do it by giving her last hits to other ops. Sog is cool. I think I rented her in an IS once. Saying this is the best at it. Just doing schoolwork. Hey, I hope it's going well. I appreciate you hanging out. Schoolwork stinky. Especially in the middle of summer. Stainless recovers Espion Steel too. Ooh. Place a device in front of the Fed. Oh, okay. So you just like in between waves or something, you have FedEx just like constantly still shooting stuff. That's cool. Quirky does. I forgot about Quirky. I feel like I never use most of the supporters. Where's Quirky? Yeah, Quirky's over here. She has such a cool design, dude. Skill 2. I don't have that one. I forgot I got the Earth Spirit skin. Skin's really good. The Bard skin. Is it? It's pretty nice. There's other skins. I think for her I would go with that one though. That one's very nice. I like the dress. All right, let's keep going. What does this one look like? Ooh. What the hell is this? Tallulah the Fighter's coming out. Life points will be deducted by 1 when killed by an enemy. What? Is she a unit I get? Okay, don't tell me. What is the... What is this? All right, I'm sure we'll figure it out. I think I want at least another range. Sorry, gravel. Put Jemka back in.
The day shall come for every land dweller. The day they find a cold weapon in their arms.
There's stairs.
I learned it the hard way.
I learned it the hard way. Abjurers in general are super slept on. Is that like Podenko? Is Podenko an Abjurer? Like supporters that can heal? Aidless Liskarm, Worf, Saga, and Shen are the ones you'll use for Fetish skill. Oh, okay. Restore SP on heal. Oh, yeah. Reaper. All right. Huiche. From where I left off, I ran for a very long time, ran into a small village. I didn't think too much about it at the time. I only wanted to find somewhere to hide. I didn't think I'd actually find somewhere to stay. And I think that old couple thought of me as a daughter, since their own sons and daughters had probably long since lost their lives to Ursus's countless wars. They even kept my secret for me. I'm sure I could have spent a lifetime repaying their kindness. I regret that I never did. January 13th. Damn. The 9-color deer. Oh, I forgot about the 9-color deer. They have a cool design. Silence altar. Silence has an altar? I don't know if I knew that. But Quirkus is cool. Quirky. All right, this guy. Was it during our previous routine inspection? One of our people was assaulted. Every household must now submit us to a search, both for infected and the attacker. Should we find them, we'll execute them on the spot, and the household that harbored them will be punished accordingly. If you don't want a hard labor sentence, turn them in. No one will come to harm if you do your civic duty, and the offenders and the affected will meet their proper end. Now, we'll start from the first household. Uh-oh. Looks like the day came after all. There's no chance I'll make it through this one.
Don't go out there, Tallulah. Hide behind the shed. They won't look there. We'll tell them you were scared of what was coming and ran away. No one to blame you for it.
But they might hurt you for it. I owe you better than that. I've left you some gold coins from Victoria. Spend them sparingly, and they'll have you warm and well fed for the rest of your lives. Oh, she studied in Victoria?
Tallulah, where are you going? Tallulah, my Tallulah, you can't go to them. Those black-hearted patrolling bugs eat people alive.
And I can't just stand by and let them torture the men and women of this village. I have to see this through. I'll lure them away and give them a wake-up call. Let them know what they've wrought. I know what's right. I'm not letting them punish these people. I'm not letting them murder anyone else. I still remember how the boy next door was beaten to death for chucking a stone. I'll never forget.
Tallulah, you can't. That's enough.
Mm-hmm.
Who's at the door? Is it the patrolman? Go away.
Ma'am, it's me.
Alina, come in. What's wrong? What's happened? Is there news?
Someone told.
What? Told what?
The patrol unit knows there's an infected in our village.
How could... This can't be. Ah!
I don't know who it was, but we all know what happens to those who harbor infected. Oh, she angry. Ma'am, my father passed earlier this year, and you took such good care of my mother. You and your husband both. You're like grandparents to me. And at this point, I can't really hide anything. Wait. Miss, where did the mister go? Who told? Who's Tsukinogi? I don't know if I know who they are now that I think about it. Also, was Silencer one of the 5 stars that you can get at the very start of the game? Where I picked Blue Poison, I think. Healer? Tsukinogi's the bad one. Disrespectful. Let me look it up. Tsukinogi. I don't even know if I know who that is. Anyway. Oh, you get Silence Altar? Ooh. No, bad isn't bad. Oh, she's a goat. I see. I understand. I got you. I got you.
Mamma mia!
Yo, La Sparrow, welcome in. Thank you so much for the follow. Hope you enjoy your time here. What's up? What's up? Welcome in. Bloody old fart. What are you doing here?
I committed a crime.
Confession? Oh, yeah, I remember. An old geezer got in our guy's way. Judging by your limp, you were the one of the thugs who attacked him.
Yup.
Not that you look worth the trouble. Go take a bloody hike. No point in dirtying our hands over a miserable little wretch.
Hold it, sir. Look at my skin here. What's that look like to you?
Infected? You're the infected? No, old man, no. Are you serious?
I realized the moment I helped you change clothes, Tallulah. We've known you were infected for a long time.
How?
The old man worked the mines and came back after he caught Orpathy himself. You'd seen how he'd never take that jacket off of his. He's going to go to your place, Tallulah.
No. But how could he have been?
You can't trust the people here like that. The villagers will say whatever they need to for money or to save their own skins. For the last 2 years, Tallulah, we've been truly happy to have you. You're a good girl. A good girl. We don't have long left to live, but Tallulah, even if you're ill, you've still got years yet. You need to live, Tallulah. That's what's right. Tallulah, don't go. For heaven's sake, don't go.
Take me. Take me then, officer. Look at my skin. I'm the bloody diseased one.
If you don't believe me, then take a look at this.
What do you have? A knife? No. A knife? Put that down. You can't touch this, old man.
No, officer, watch my arts.
The elderly man slices open his own wrist, but no red flows onto the snow. It's instead as mist scattering into the air. Yo, that's kind of edgy. You're fine, Zeke. Yeah, I was trying to avoid having a really long one. That's why there's probably an issue.
Look, officer, look. I'm an infected, tried and true.
I believe you. Whoa. Thank you for your cooperation, infected.
Tallulah.
Tallulah, come back. Don't. Is that fire? What? Oh, why is the house on? Tallulah, did you? Don't, Tallulah. They'll destroy the whole village. Uh-oh. Patrol unit is threatening the survival of the infected, you damnable black bugs. I'll need to start from our protection objective and make it to the enemy incursion point. I'll stop their attack in their tracks. If I suffer injury by their hands, I'll need to retreat from the battlefield, and the infected, as of yet untrained, will surely suffer their crazed revenge. Our life points will be deducted. Fighting under these conditions will be challenging indeed. No matter, some deeds must have someone to shoulder them. This is an escort mission? Oh, that's cool. Friendly unit does not deplete life points when spared, but will instead deduct 1 life point upon dying. Not count towards the defeated enemy's counter. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Is that an underground tunnel? Uh-oh. Clockworks, what's up, dude? Welcome in. How are you? What's up, what's up? Shelter activates below an HP threshold. Oh. But above a threshold? Dang, why did I even end up freaking what do you call it? Like coming up with units that like are just objectively worse than others that are easier to get. Okay, so this guy's gonna be tough to kill. Am I gonna need to how am I gonna do this? Uh-oh. Swire. Oh, Tallulah can attack. Oh, okay. So, yeah, so I was thinking, am I gonna need to heal you? If so, let's get, Perfumer out there, or...
I won't be afraid.
Get some global heal for our girl. Tallulah. Suganogi was first. Oh, I see. Okay. You, what's up? Good thing Tallulah has a time portal to get you people here to help her. Wait, what? Huh? All right, Myrtle, you can take that one, right? For Bagpipe, you're gonna need to get that one. Tallulah, you can kill that guy. You'll be fine. Wait, what the hell is that? Okay, we need some money, Myrtle. Wait, that guy's running away. He's afraid. Is he gonna bleed out? Idiot. Okay. Oh boy. Okay. This is gonna be interesting. Well, let's have you clear this out. Dude, that middle row is scary as hell. Okay. Is Tallulah gonna be able to clear?
Please, trust in me.
Gee. She might.
What is it?
Man, all right, who has good range? Let's do FedEx right there. Some global heals. Bagpipe, I'm just gonna retreat you. I don't know if Hodor breaks crushers. He's very good, but the next crusher might actually do that. There's another crusher coming out. Damn. Breed, go. All right, Tallulah, any day now. Come on, the path is as clear as it's gonna be. We're dealing with a lot of Ursa soldiers here. I was gonna say it's stages like these where I should definitely use the bottles, but I just remembered that what do you call it? The bottles don't they can only go on deployable tiles, I think. All right, take your time, Tallulah. That's fine, I guess. So we'll just see what happens. Vex is just shooting all these Ursa soldiers. He's committing terrible war crimes. I guess it's fine. They can be forgiven, right? Pretty people can't commit war crimes. I think that's how it works. It's pretty much just killing everyone, actually. Keep it up. It's on that clown juice when they made that kid. Damn. So this is a character coming out. Uh-oh. All right, Archetto, you gotta start shooting a little bit. Holy crap. I saw a flash of light and then suddenly all the enemies were gone. Tallulah, yeah, you got it. Go, go, go. Keep walking, go. You got this. Go, girl. Nice job. You have a civilian that fights back? Yeah, the good kind of civilians. Let's go. She shredded her stuff up there. Walking the runway. That's exactly what she was doing. Oh, that just scared me. Oh my gosh. Why do I have the YouTube ones on? Thank you for the subscribe. Thank you for subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna turn that off. Thank you for subscribe. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, where was I? I'm sorry. Did I miss anything over here? But there's a character that's name is Wind Chimes, or is that another secret code name? Hitting Snap right now? Well, oh, Marvel Snap. Why? What's going on? What's up with the Clockworks? I haven't played in so long. I should give it another try. It's been a minute. Is the character's name? That's actually a cool name. I like that. The thing is, they just buffed his skill, effective redeploying him, so he lost. What? Who are you guys talking about? Who are you talking about? Ugh. Ugh.
Tallulah, you... Is that fire you're doing? You're the one who set them all light?
Alina, I'm sorry. This surely mean even worse to come for the village, but I just couldn't stand it. Just couldn't stand this sort of... Alina? Facing her, Tallulah was taken aback. Alina met her gaze with an expression she'd never seen or wear before. There's a fire in your eyes. I knew it from the moment you came to this village. You'd never be willing just to stay here. You came from somewhere. Where you came from, you'll go back to. This village can't hold you. I won't go back. Don't look at me like that. But within your eyes, truly, there's a fire. You wanted to set something alight, burn it away. You thought that none of this was how it should be. You bore it until you could bear no more. Shouldn't have been now, Tallulah, not now. The villagers are innocent. Your one flare of anger only served to hurt them. What happened? Oh God, what the hell is going on? Who did this?
Tallulah, run now, run, and don't look back. Don't ever come back. Blessings, your majesty. Bless this girl like my daughter. Bless her to live on. Bless her so she can live on.
Tallulah, we need to go. No, those hideous patrolmen were infected, but none of the villagers are. What did you say? I'm infected too, Tallulah. I'm infected too. Bonnie and Clyde side story. Oh, it is a new character? Okay, no worries. All good. No worries at all. 2-week-long event that's a heavy grind. It can lock you out. Oh, that's... See, that's just a bad design. I'm sorry. I hope you're able to not get locked out. That would shook. No, it's good. Yeah, all good. I was just making sure I wasn't like completely missing something that was mentioned before is all. This is where we'd planned to move. We had everything ready, but the old man was... We can't let them do this again. We can't let them. He saved you. He saved me. He saved the whole village. He threw his whole plan into disarray. What do you even mean? The villagers were the ones who... Wait. You mean that turned him in was... It was his idea. That way the patrol wouldn't come again. And hopefully that would have been that. No matter how much strength you have, you can't resist the patrol unit. I can. And then, what if the gendarmerie came? What if the city garrisons and all the noble soldiers came? We just don't have the firepower once we've accumulated enough strength. Because it's not right. It's not right. We can't just look on like this. All these wicked things right before our eyes, but we turn away just to save ourselves. That's not right. That's selfish, heartless even. Righteousness can only be upheld by the greater and greater violence. How can it even be considered righteous? I can't answer those questions of yours, Tallulah. You studied more than I have, than I know. But someone died today in the village, and no more ought to die. You're so clever, you can understand that. Now go, Tallulah. I'll be back. Tell yourself that, Tallulah. Tell yourself that. Just witness a breakup.
Monster. Collect tissue samples.
Monster didn't do anything in this stage. This stage was not a good monster stage, but... Uh-oh. All right, more back and forth stuff. M8-2. So are they mostly doing like Sage's story, which is very interesting. Honestly, I kind of like it. I kind of like the way that they're doing it. In a sense, I almost wish that more chapters did this, or it's just like stages with like short story and then like long story section, and it's like short story, long story. Is this just the new? Is this the new style? Is this the new era? Don't answer that. Hang on, just checking something real quick. All right. Okay. Look on chapter 9. No, absolutely not. We're on chapter 8. All right, M8-2. Silence, born of excessive speech. Kalsa has never demonstrated impatience when explaining a story to others. She's either very good at controlling herself or she actually enjoys it. Ooh. All right, so Calcid and I are like going through the tunnels, and there's like weird Mephisto demon looking sarcasm guys. and reunion. Central District. A short while before. Harvey certain Nami's group will reach the command tower without crossing one of Tallulah's elite squads. This is the problem with conspirators. Take a warlord or a tyrant or of a devious king. Their strongholds are always easy to defend, hard to attack. They know their own deeds will invite furious retribution without fail. They'll use a superior strength and advanced armaments to deploy unyielding defense. Yet, seeing as Tallulah's despotic behavior is confirmed to be some kind of act, she would not do things this way. Makes you so confident. Experience, theory, phenomena. I have no confidence. I can only derive the facts. I can only say, actually. Tallulah is maintaining her own image. She needs to have the normal infected respect her, have the sarcasm mercenaries obey her, have the guerrillas trust her, have the zealots worship her. Yapster. She needs to have the distance between her and them clearly visible, and have these people able to examine each other. According to a series of behavior exhibited by Reunion so far, we can very clearly realize that Reunion's other leaders do not particularly recognize Tallulah's conduct at all. Even Patriot, seeing through her scheme, had no power to reverse the tide in the middle of its change. If he could have killed Tallulah, all the same, he still would have been unable to alter Reunion tending towards collapse. To say nothing of the plot to exploit the infected that Tallulah has drawn up inside her own head, this time she would need likely far exceed the time Reunion has existed so far. I conjecture that all of Reunion's actions up to now have been premised on a plan, namely, Reunion will perish after all this is over. Tallulah will scatter keen, hidden forces across every part of her territory. When she needs them, she'll assemble them and have them make their appearance at the right moment. Doctor, I believe the Empire of Ursus's Third Army will not permit any infected to act freely whatsoever. However, Reunion's current conduct is all within the bounds of their tolerance, superficial violence, lacking discipline and organization. The Third Army must be happy to see it. Think about it carefully. Would they limit themselves to being onlookers? Thus, would they risk truly willing letting Tallulah control a whole city, even a whole country's state of affairs? Or perhaps, even this is one of the weights on Tallulah's scales, used to swindle the Ursus military out of their power, having them hibernate somewhere, waiting until the situation is just about to move on from her control. Then, in the truest sense, she'll be able to use the power she could never even touch, just as she wishes. So much yapping. Mango, what's going on? And Debbie, what's up, Bulkman? Thank you for the hydrate. Oh. Oh. Honk. Honk. More like honk shoe, am I right? Wrap it up, Cal, to get to the point. Hope you guys are both doing well. How's your Tuesday going? Thank you for stopping in. But that needs time. Now that you say all that, how's she not a tyrant? Because while current Reunion wants that in a leader, it doesn't truly need that in a leader. A tyrant treasures one's own enablers, even if a tyrant more often than not recklessly destroys them for lack of foresight or composure, and weeps deepest tears for it. Went to the dentist today. I hope it went well. I hate going to the dentist. A conspirator does not. The tyrant has chess pieces and the conspirator does too, but the tyrant is with them on the chessboard while the conspirator sits outside of it. We can suppose she has humanity and thus might make mistakes, but if we're talking about a qualified conspirator with a scheme on the tracks, then even if she herself died, her scheme would continue as a matter of course. Is our operation useless then? If they were, we'd hardly be taking Rhodes Island's operators to hell and back. The only thing naturally useless is killing her, so in every part, in every place, we must break down her plot, antagonize her instructions, and lead her scheme to failure. If we cannot halt a land ship's forward march, then we will tear it to pieces and make it arrive at its destination no more than an empty carapace. Maybe I shouldn't have put it to you like that. Don't get me wrong, we still need to stop this Chernobyl core city. To hell and back, Hal said, to hell and back, bro. I could make it to hell and back by how slow she's talking. Jesus Christ. Toothpaste was strawberry flavored. I feel like you're lying to me, actually. I don't think such a thing exists. I don't think there is strawberry flavored toothpaste, Mango. I feel like you're pulling my leg. I feel like you're twisting my arm. I feel like you're lying to my face. And here, I thought that we had something. And you go and pull a fast one like this. She's an old lady. You gotta save her. You gotta give her time. Bro, she does no problem yapping. She's got a lot of thoughts. It's crazy. Doctor, you've worried about whether or not Amiya's group will run into any incidents. I think what's on show before us is the real incident here. Stronger. Don't enter. Can you communicate with them? A certain sarcasm tribe's like... Bro, I would love to like hear what this actually sounds like. Like when they actually animate this, I hope that they keep this scene in and you just hear Calcit just mutter just utter nonsense here for like, but make it like really drawn out. Make it like a whole minute long of her just going like something like that. She just has a slur. It's just offending them. Damn. Is bubblegum? Okay, bubblegum's pretty slay. Wait, bubblegum, strawberry, banana flavor? Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. I feel like you're still lying. Underground full of darkness. Darkness create evil. Evil bring pain. Too much pain. Nope. Whoop. Will you share our pain? No luck. Even if they weren't born in Kazdel, they should still have some kind of reaction to a hint of their native language. Their ability to actively think has been damaged. Those words you were saying have any effect on them? Yeah, you just cussed them out and called them slurs. They were meant to in the first place. No, wait. This wasn't a common sense idea. Don't get excited. But if not even this lets me ruse their conscience, then they've already lost all capacity for thought beyond simply their ability to express. That means their brain's activities has been sealed off, or that their nervous system has been perturbed by the infected organs. Either way, we don't have enough time left to ascertain the true answer. Just based on what facts we have, it's not looking good. They don't seem like they'll attack us. They're preventing us from entering. Deeply infected sarcasm mercenaries in this area number around 6, and seem to spend most of their time set to an unconscious roam. Their range of movement doesn't extend outside this passage. There's these severely infected collect in here only after they picked up on our activity. Moreover, as long as we don't cross some boundary, they don't do anything further. Reconnaissance operator, can you detect our straight line distance to the sarcophagus? Determine position via the waveform I provided. 1.4 kilometers, precise figure. 1,453 meters. If my calculations aren't wrong, then the breakdown of the conflict between Reunion and Sarkaz special infected happened to be roughly a distance of 1.4 kilometers from the city. Jesus Christ. Oh my God.
If my calculations aren't wrong, then the breakdown of conflict...
Fucking Christ. We initially planned to enter the sarcophagus holding from the city basement shelter passage, but as things are, that exit's likely been occupied by Sarkaz special infected of the same kind. I have an unconfirmed conjecture, Doctor. What kind of conjecture? Sarcophagus mentioned. They mentioned that before, I think. A couple times. It's some area of this city, I believe. Or they mentioned it, they either mentioned it recently here, which I think they did, but I also think they might have mentioned it in like chapter 1 or chapter 0. We don't know what their goal is, but these Sarkaz special infected are likely preventing anyone else from entering the sarcophagus holding, and by happy coincidence, this district they've controlled measures 1.4 kilometers out. You may be right, but what about their goal then? Shakes her head. At the very least, it's not the same goal these Sarkaz originally had. There's a good reason why the story is separated from the gameplay stages. Kelsey can talk to her heart's content. Bro, oh my God. Absolutely the mayor of Yapville right now. Or Sarkaz, hailing from Kazdel. No matter where, they still become tools. I believe there are similarities between the infected and the Sarkaz's current situations. These Sarkaz here with us could only choose to dwell with hate or to lose it all. Things were meant to change. We have that power. I'll admit, I do really like the scenes with Calcit as well. I think they're probably the most interesting compared to like don't get me wrong. I like the Tallulah. I like the Tallulah backstory. I think it's interesting and it's definitely gonna like humanize her character a little bit. I like the action sequences with Amiya and Rosmontis. And I like probably whatever other scenes we'll see with like Mephisto and stuff. But this is like kind of what the build up is for. I'm feeling. Is like the reveals are going to come from the conversations with her. Things were meant to have changed. We have that power. Those T-Kaz who lost their homeland have become Sarkaz, rootless as people. And now the Sarkaz before us can barely even be called people. I feel like she's talking like really old history, because I thought we knew the Kazdel. Like her tone is very weird here, because she's talking like she knows about Kazdel, but Kazdel like isn't a thing. How do you want to do things? All operators, inspect your hazmat equipment. What we're facing may be a Class 2 emergency infective situation. What the fuck are you doing? Stop smiling at me. Doctor, in minimizing wear and tear to the utmost, we must halt the special infected's activity to the utmost. We haven't stepped in to resolve an emergency infective state in a while. This outfit looks entirely like Ursus's infected patrol unit. Infected patrol unit? Ooh. Doing a little, you know, sneaky like I'm Snake. There's something I can't deny. The hazmat equipment we've been provided with is the emblematic of Ursus's cruel rule over the infected. It shares the same prototypical design. Though our approach is intrinsically distinct from the infected patrol unit, I can only hope that we're able to continue preserving that intrinsic difference, that outside forces don't force us to change beyond recognition. Excuse me. The same hope we hold for so many things, just like I told you about some time before. I hope you'll hope so too. JJ, what's going on? Welcome in. How are you? That sure is a line. What was it? Which one? Hope we're able to continue preserving that intrinsic difference. Ooh, interesting. What's up, JJ? How's your day going? Thanks so much for stopping in. Being late, unacceptable. You're supposed to be here right at the time stream starts. Imagine. I bet there's someone out there that says that to people, unironically. Was Madam Chen here? Damn right she was. This guy? What's this guy doing here? Wait, you're not here. This is a flashback. Which way was he headed? West, a stone's throw from the exclusion zone of Glowing Hoof. He plotted all this. It was to ensure the area where we signed the pact was secure. Like then he had expanded their contended exclusion zone, overlapping our own. We can infiltrate, kill Kashi, and bring back the miss. No, he's already prepared. In this meeting, the twin empresses directly dispatched from the Empress's voice, and they weren't short of armed forces. The Empress's voice? What were their names? The two tall ladies from Zwillingstürme. I don't remember their names. I think that was their title, right? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, JJ. Hey, listen, if you gotta rest up or, you know, lurk or do anything to take care of yourself, please do. That's most important. I appreciate you stopping in. I hope you start to feel better soon. Zwillingstürme foreshadowing all the way back then. Hey, yo. Imagine. The Empresses are fresh upon the throne. If Kashi intends to blow our diplomacy apart, all our transgressive conduct may very well be the Empress's excuse to flaunt their power. We can't give Kashi more opportunities to harm Lungman or even Yin. Uncle. Is that little Chen? Huiche. Uncle, it's not Tal's fault. I'm not blaming her. Then you should get mad at me. You haven't done anything wrong. I told her I was going to go with her, but then I got scared. I let go of her hand. I didn't go with her. She looked really scared. I was really scared, and she was too. I did something wrong. Which says she made the mistake, not you. But you said you wouldn't blame her, Uncle. No, I won't. But didn't she do something wrong? If she does something wrong, you're not going to get mad at her. She doesn't know the truth. It's not a truth anyone should be privy to, so of course she'd make a mistake. Not now, she would in the future. In so many cases, the wrong thing shouldn't be punished. Not only do we make mistakes, We'll make so many of them. If there's some mistakes, we will make it. We can't dodge that nor escape it. Tallulah simply made the mistake she was bound to. Is that still something wrong then? Yes, of course it is. This world of ours wouldn't forgive something just because it was bound to happen. The world is harsh, the people are harsh, the regimes are harsh. Apart from right and wrong, they don't care a damn. As if it's right and wrong keeping them alive and not what they breathe and swallow.
I don't get what you're saying, Uncle. You're yapping so much. I don't get it. Can you put that in Fortnite terms? Does it mean the Tal could still come back?
I don't know, Huiche. I don't know.
Is it because of me Tal won't come back? It's my fault. It's my fault, Tal.
Huiche. Whimper. I'm not whimpering. No free whimpering. Game. Oh, you almost got me. You almost got me, game. You almost got me. No worries, Che. Rest up. Like I said, please take care. We will see you later or see you next time. Have a great rest of your day. You almost got me. They were asking for free whimpering. Wipe your tears away. Or cry then. I give you 5 minutes. After you're done crying, if there's not still tears in your eyes, I'll tell you what you should do. He's mean.
What, Tal?
Wei Yanwu gazes towards the sky. He considers bending down to comfort the tiny girl, but after hesitating, feels as if he isn't suited to the task. You're done crying then.
I want Tal back. What should I do?
I'll teach you a world of things. I'll teach you how to supervise the city, how to fend off villains, how to treat your friends. Bro, there's a little... It's like, all right, you're done crying, you're done grieving that like your sister or half sister or whatever the relation. I think it's just sister. I don't remember. That she's gone and not coming back. Perfect. Here's how you run a city. Today we're booting up city skylines. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is he acoustic? Like he's not a great dad or something? Something like that. Something like that. Do as I say and Tallulah will have a chance of coming back.
What do I do? Will Tal be able to come back? Really? Are you tricking me, Uncle?
See, look, she already doesn't trust him. Oh my God, he'll...
Mama said, you only know how to trick people. Can I really believe you?
Yeah, Mama's smart. Mama's smart. Perhaps. I made a massive mistake of my own, and it led to your mother despising me for her whole life. Even on her deathbed, she couldn't let go. What she told you is understandable. But mistakes can be made right. Which, listen carefully. Proper conduct is worth striving your whole life for. Correcting a mistake is worth putting life itself at stake for. Tallulah's departure was a mistake. Every consequence it brings, I will bear. And you, Huiche, you better grow up fast.
What'll it be like when I grow up?
When you grow up, you'll be able to change everything.
Really?
Perhaps. Or let's put it this way. So long as you believe, it'll be real. I'll teach you to wield a sword, Huiche. To wield Chi Jiao. Ooh. Those were some interesting lines. Those were some interesting lines because I feel like, generally speaking, he maintained... what am I trying to say? He maintained that posture even later on. Like, even in his confrontation with Chen and, like, the conversations with his wife after, where he was... Yeah, like, Mika, where he was, like, you know, putting his life at stake to, like, correct the mistake or whatever. Yeah, like, I feel like he could have given that exact same speech to Shen, like, however many years later. Interesting. Still don't like him. Unsheathing strike. Eradicate without delay. Ooh. Originium Prime. Yippee. R8-4. Do I want to know how many missions are in this chapter? Sometimes protecting others is not a goal, but a process. Also, First Sisters Crossmen also privately believe that killing others is not a goal, but a process. Interesting. Versus civilians. Okay, we got a sick little serpentine pattern. Hard to answer. Yes. Yes. No, you don't? Okay. He's consistent. At least he isn't gonna lie to you. Just have you while you're looking in his eye. Yeah. We'll think about the weight of responsibility. His line about correcting a mistake in tandem with his lines about how mistakes are inevitable. Yeah, I mean, it's interesting. Like I said, I still don't like him. Pretty well written though already. Okay, 4 enemy types. I guess we will just keep going. We'll keep going until we reach a good point. Obviously, like I said, I don't know how long chapter 8 will be, but I will probably plan on doing 2 Arknight streams a week until we at least finish chapter 8. I don't know if that's going to be like 1 more week of 2 more streams or like 2 or 3 more weeks. Who knows how long it is, I guess. But that's what we'll end up doing. So. All right. R8-4. There's a lot of range opportunities. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Stick with the same team. Does he know? I don't know anything. I don't know anything. Story. Oh, are the top ones all flashbacks? Wait, Shay. If memory serves me correctly, and I don't trust it to, the old man's name was Ivan Izyaslav. Very common name, and he was sort of a peasant farmer you could find anywhere. But he sacrificed himself for a whole mess of reasons. He gave his own life. I think about it every now and then. Am I truly worth people sacrificing their lives? Lena went with me. She was gentle most other times, but would suddenly just come out with venomous tongue lashings. That made me uncomfortable, to say the least. The plan was proceeding smoothly. In accordance with my own ideas, rapidly the infected of this place would surely unite as one. I hoped it would be effective. And I hoped it would be enough for the old man to rest peacefully. Aside from the old lady, no one else had been closer family to me. February 7th. What are these stages named? I feel like we're like reading a diary. 3rd year without the black snake. Want to know how many stages there are? No, I don't think I do. I don't think I do. Sir, Who's this guy?
What you here for? Don't like the look of your clothes? Some old vet, are ya? Get lost. There's nothing even here left. You stole a lot of it, all of it. Oh, what you couldn't steal, you burned. Bastards, you came to kill me? Kill me then, goddamn demons.
No, sir, I'm here to tell you that the infected patrol unit is sweeping this area today.
Then let him sweep. Let him kill us all. Why don't ya? We built our pathetic, unbelievable village all the way out here, and they still come for us. What else can we do but let them?
There's at least 4. Perfect. All right. What's up, Raito? How's it going, dude? Welcome in. Happy Tuesday. How are you? Sir, you can hide yourselves and I'll talk to them, or I can conceal myself.
And who are you? I always said you military noble bunch, no matter what you pretend, you're all just out for our lives. Heh, you're not quite their sort. You will actually talk with us. And they think we're barely even worth whipping. Huh, hello? Gone. What kind of stunt is this? Oh, damn us all. Damn us all, what a pathetic ending.
Damn, little, like, tiger dude.
No bad thing to know your own damnation. Ah, Mr. Patrolman. Destitute and lousy, bad physique, you wouldn't be much use even if we sent you to the mines. How do you want to die then? Painlessly? Slowly? Mr. Patrolman, look at me. What harm would leaving me alive do you? You say that with a weapon in your hand? Sorry, Mr. Patrolman, this was for whoever that was just a minute ago. I don't know where she's gone now, but...
Oh, you little snake. Even bird and beasts are worth more than you infected. They can at least move goods. Your existence is a waste of His Majesty's land. Ooh. Get him. Yeah. Bro, Tallulah's like a freaking like Batman type character right now. It's crazy. Oh, right though. I forgot. I added a 7TV emote that I feel like you would like. It's called Asiaphilia. There you go. That's a good one. Tallulah, bro, look at this Tallulah design peak. So good. Why is that? Where'd you come from? From far, far east. The hell are you? You're infected too? I am. I can think, I could speak. We infected live and die. Why should you decide when and how? What is this bullshit? If you could let us die peacefully on our own terms, we'd hardly even be upset about it. But my infected brother, look up at him. Look at his face, his grin, his laugh. They want to decide our fates, control us. Perhaps our lives aren't worth much, but you think you'd be worth a single gold coin? You. 7TV broke. Hate to see it. I'm sorry to hear that. Did it at least pop up on the screen? Actually, I don't think it did pop up on the screen. I think it hasn't updated any new ones on stream. That's sad. Man. Sorry to hear that. Fix your stuff, 7TV. My brother and all their past outrageous acts, have they ever spared someone for their conduct? Have they ever let another live for following instructions? They have not. Each time they let you live, it was only because they still saw worth they could squeeze from you. With no money, no land left, they'd kick you to the floor. After all, the cities don't even give infected the chance to live. How should we infected live? How do we die? That is for us to decide. But who are you? You good for nothing. Tell me your name at once. In the name of the Emperor, for daring to lead his citizenry astray with these ludicrous ideas, we sentence you to death. To my brothers, I have no name. Refer to me how you wish. You must call me something. You may call me Tallulah. To my enemies, you have no need for my name, but my fires will set you alight. Yeah. Talk to him. Tallulah on her ACAB arc. She is so right for that. True. Take him down. Shut his ass up. Good.
May we all return safely.
I swear to God, if this... Oh my God, this stupid little idiot boy is going to run into the roadblock. All right, Myrtle. Make some money for me.
I'm aware of what I'm doing.
I'm gonna let him just chill over there for a few minutes. He can just run back and forth. He's not really in the way at all. And what I will do, I don't want to break that one yet. Put Archetto right there. Prime Archetto placement. And then I think what I'd like to do... Is that still a skinless? What do you mean a skinless? Yes. Original design is very pretty, okay? Archetto Gaming, just like the first day I got this game. She's only left my team like twice, I think. This guy can just chill over there. He's fine. Let's do... What do I want to do? I want to see if I can do some silly ass little combo, but I don't think I will. She smiles in the skin. But the thing is when we lose and she has that really, yeah, the mission failure line, it really motivates me to do better next time. It really makes me self-reflect, you know? All right, Archetto's still gaming over there. I want to drop Pajemkin, honestly. Don't know where. Whoa! Who do you think you are? I am. All right, let's put Reed right there. Oh, this guy's really gonna shoot at bro. How can I... Archetto will be able to shoot him. Actually, hold on. Is that guy gonna... I need to get some more people out here. Go, Archetto. Hodor, don't you die, bro. Don't you die on me. I get your stun out. You get some healing. We get perfumer, I guess, right here.
I won't be afraid. What is it?
And retreat you. Kanta's pain is an acceptable sacrifice. It's not acceptable. It pains me very much so every single time. It just really makes me self-reflect and make me think that I'm a scum of a human being. I swear to God, if these guys run into this roadblock, I'm going to let them die. Good. All right, Myrtle, we have a nice job making money, Myrtle. You killed it. Okay, these little brats over here. You know what? No, Swire. Steal their money, kick their ass. The other one's running away. Oh well. Not very good placement.
Come on, chill.
Lapland's the best addition to any team. Man, I am still a little upset that I don't have Lapland. I almost bought her for yellow credits and I was talked out of it. Can you believe that? I was talked out of it. Bro, these little patrolmen need to chill.
I know what it is I want.
All right, screw it. FedEx Gaming. This mission's already almost over. Actually, I think this is the last of it.
I'm listening.
Yep. All right, run faster, bro. You got this. Everybody, give him a little spank on the way back. I'd have talked you into it. Are they a hater? I guess so. I don't know. I was batting for her. I want her. I do still want her. All right, we good. Easy. Little trip on the way out. He looked like he tripped. He got nervous. He was putting on a show for people, you know? Hey, look, Alina. So you fought them off? Is that it? Yeah. I was right not to go with you. Burning people alive? If I ever have to smell that again, I'm sure I'll throw up. Alina, don't force yourself. I'm the one who followed you in the first place. Her little, like, sassy hand on hip. Oh, fool. Anyone who doesn't have Lapland is homophobic. You can't say that. You can't say that. Listen, I would have her if I could. It's something about how you should only buy 6 stars. I think that was generally the argument. But the thing is I have a lot of yellow credits, though. I think I have, like, over 200 right now. Wait, hold on. Is Mud... No, it's Golden Glow. I was like, is Mudrock operator? But no, she's not. I'm gonna buy you Lapland. I wish you could do that. Imagine. Time to do a Stilfera then? Prime event for people with no Lapland. Is the silence that good? Man. Womp womp. Put a 5-star selector in the shop all the time. True. Did I buy the 5-star selector? I bought the 6-star selector, and that's how I got Pajemka. I know that she made that one level with the slug supposedly really easy. That was a pain in the ass, man. Never built her because I also got a 6-star Lord Guard. No. Wait, who's the 6-star Lord Guard? Silver Ash. Silver Ash is a lord. Oh, that makes sense. J suffices. Ooh, I don't use J too much. Also, him plus Swire would bankrupt me. Oh, Thorns is like lord too. Damn. QBA. Quibai. I buy the Fia skin. Who's Fia? Lapland was the first character I built, as deserved. Then Texas. Oh, so you. I see. You just shipped them. I got it. Chubai. Oh, that's you pronounce Chubai. Oh, I like keeping their name with whatever my first assumption at their pronunciation is. I think QBI is kind of cool. Then you have Fiametta. Oh, see, this is what I'm talking about. Flametta. Flametta. All right, cool. I will definitely buy Flametta then. Absolutely. Frey showing Lapland is what got me into the game. Honestly, so real. I love crazy looking wolf women. I'll have to look up QBI. Oh, her design's cool. Okay, I understand. Thank you. Thank you for sharing. I pronounced Pajemka's name correctly? That's the one that I actually can get. I think. Unless that's not actually how you pronounce it. Every Lupo fully maxed. Who else you got? Who's on Lupo Knights? It's just tall Enos. I do want Enos too. Enos is cool. All right, let's keep going. I'm the one who followed you in the first place, and I'll protect you. You're infected here. I will. No, I'm not here to beg you to. Of course you're not, Alina. Without you, I wouldn't have the time to go gather resources or info. Who's your contact? Would it be safe to tell me? Are you worried I'm an Ursa spy? Just wondering if it'd be better not to get you wrapped up in this. The moment we became infected, life couldn't get any worse. I'm in contact with infected in other places, trying to keep tabs on which way the cities are moving so I can help the infected surviving out there in the northwestern tundra as best as I can. Is this the conception of reunion? Ooh. Send the tanks. Searchers Mitsu. Nope. That's it. Mods creases Jordans. Unbelievable. What you're doing is insane in a lot of ways. Where did your conviction come from? Did someone teach you all this? No. What taught me was both malignant and deranged, brimming with the arrogance and rule of the Tower of Power. And I vowed to walk against it. I'm going to tear their decorous flesh straight from their bones and pull apart their noble cities, their pride built layer by layer, and let everyone know the truth, ever and out on the tundra. And after that, we'll decide our own destinies. We're going to clear this land out. We'll find our own homeland, and if anyone thinks to stop us, we'll topple them right then and there. Part of this world belonged to the infected in the first place, just as so many places across the land belong to all people. Be more realistic, Tallulah. This is all too out there. If you do this, the village will be destroyed. They'll have nowhere to go, and the patrol unit will chase them down. And if I don't do this, the village would still end up abandoned over time. Not everyone can join the army. The elderly, children, and injured and sick. If you have them give up everything they've ever survived on, they'll die no matter the soil quality. I know, Alina. Soon we'll find somewhere new. Come on, let's go. We've got somewhere we can stay tonight. Chat, the girlfriends are fighting, creasing, Jordans. Vodka. It's okay to have incorrect takes. Don't worry. Lapland. Sorry, so it's Lupo Knights. Lapland, Texas Altar, Pajemka, Horn, Penance, Luna Cub. I don't know if I know who they are. Project Red, Province, Quartz, Vigil, and Austa. Not Austa. No, not Lamausta. Damn. Is there not anyone that you can swap in for Austa? That sounds like a really good team though. Damn, kind of wild. His Jordans aren't even real. They're Johnsons. Yo, no, this guy's got the fake J's. Get him. Baseline. Boo. Bro, if your options are Lamausta or Baseline. Tough. Thank you for having us. Oh, this guy? Ain't nothing. Without you, we'd probably all be dead by now, though we're still pretty much at death's door. Sorry, back at the start, seeing you, I was ready enough to fight. That was all my bad. Don't really have anything left to welcome you with either. Just put up with this bit of oak gruel, I guess. We're extremely thankful, sir. You shouldn't have, honestly. No, it's nothing. We only have this bit left over anyway. However, many days we have left makes no difference. Want to set up a village, huh? Doesn't matter how far you go. There's no point. Not much point at all. We can't run. You know how big Ursus is. There's no point in heading anywhere when there's patrol guys all over, and the other people aren't going to want us. We've got nowhere to go. And come with me. Where? Now? Doesn't need to be now. I'll wait until you've thought it all through. Or if you end up with absolutely nowhere left to go, and you still want to live on, come find me, or find one of my brothers. We head for the wilderness. Life in the tundra's cruel, to say the least. But we've got places to go, places without the hearth of civilization as of yet. We'll find somewhere we can sow and harvest, and yet we have so many people, they'd surely be able to help out with business, and we'd have an income. We can always live on. And if the patrolmen come, we defeat them. Huh? What did you just say? What I can do, you can too. You were correct aiming yourself against me back there. People think to come and rob us, we'll come together and fight them off. The infected have strength. We infected can, bit by bit, regain our own lives. Our bread, our flames. Ooh.
Phew. I've managed to live up to the reputation of this uniform once more.
Good job, Bagpipe. House was just there before because he came up before baseline. Still, I'm sorry. Sorry to hear that. So pathetic. Straight man on the same camp as Lamouse though. Insane. Also, Penance is just the ultimate wall who needs healing. Honestly, so real. Just get Penance and Mudrock out there. You'll never have to fight again. Baseline would be there for Horn, skill 2 or S3. I like our S3. Or S3 is cool. Bagpipe. Bagpipe, Scottish accent supremacy. Baseline's arts barriers is actually pretty decent. I've had some interesting clears baiting with it. So what, does he have high resistance then? He's a bit nice after I built him in drilling servant lore ops. Well, true. You get him potential 6, don't you? I think I showed you my 2-op clear of Patriot EX. No, I don't think so. Spent a few weeks using those two as my main tanks. Those, I think it was when I sparked Sculptor. Damn. So wait, hold on. How were you able to easily do that, or was it too expensive to get them out? Like, did you need to use some Vanguards and then you got the 2 of them out? Squints back. With Flagpipe, nothing is expensive. Valid. Penance can already solo him using Texalter's bullying. Good. Good. Yeah, I would like one of those characters. So hold on. Chotto mate. So you guys said not squads. You guys said that we're getting a good hey, look, it's shining. You guys said we're getting a good 6-star here soon. Hey, Rock too. Should I buy another Colonel headhunting permit? Who's in the Colonel store right now? Speaking of, I still haven't even built Exusier. Angelina's in the Colonel store. You can always use them. Yeah, but I don't want to use supports because then I can't auto. I need to beat them with my own flesh and blood. Screw it. I'll buy it. Actually, hold on. Let me do the token exchange. I don't have any. Screw it. I'll buy it. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. I hope it does. You never know. You never know. It's only one way to find out. Yeah, womp womp. Shut up, Beagle. Get out of here.
I know I didn't do very well on my
Imagine.
assessment, but I'll still do.
Flametta's not worth the 180. No, I mean, I have a lot of good snipers, but I like Flametta. She has a really cool design, and the skin that I bought so very long ago, which I don't even think I can see. I don't even know where it is. I wish you could see all your skins in one place. That would be cool. I can't even use. So don't pull in this Colonel. I wanted Angelina, and it was just for fun. Don't worry. 6-star Beagle altar when? No, we need Cardigan altar. Cardigan deserves it. Give me Cardigan altar. And Nana with the gotcha. How's it going, Nana? One more? No, I can't. I can't do that. How's it going, Nana? Welcome and happy Tuesday. Penance handle phase 1 Patriot? Ooh, wait, can Penance really solo her? Here got Angie. I better see an M9 by the next stream. Bro, I don't even have Swire M9. How am I gonna get anyone else M9? You can't go to skins, go to archive. You can't on archives. Yo, Hal, what's up? Welcome in. I didn't know that. Archives. Fashion gallery? No. Show unknowns. No. What am I looking at? Maybe I wanted to look at this. Marith, did you get this skin? By the way, I think I said this yesterday. Mint. This is like the Marith skin, I feel like. I actually didn't know you could do this. What's up, Nana? Hope you're doing well. You can use the mines to clear phase 1 and then she holds them phase 2. Oh, damn. Absolute Chad on my friends list who has a maxed out Oustin. He's actually not terrible. We use him with like full ambusher team, but still, if you have to build around him, that's really tough. Saves even the mouse. A mindless Patriot run, that I feel like that'd be hard. Yeah, get a Marith. I told you. All right, what am I looking for? Sort by brands. Do I have to scroll through all this to find it? At least this is cool that this is here. Here, this one. This skin. This one I bought. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good. You got this little guy back here doing the double thumbs up. Yeah, I'm the guy in the back. Dude, look at her. So cool. Insane. This was worth it. See, this is why I need Flametta. Need to get her. Pinecone exists, so Lamos gets drop kicked. Yeah. Pinecone's cool. Where's the Pinecone skin? Hey, look. Look, guys. It's literally me. It's widowy me. It's widowy me. Look, they put me in the game. That's her uncle, the thumbs up guy. Oh, really? That's so funny. You'd use my Flametta to use the skin. Oh, wait, you have the skin too? Nice. Dude, I don't want to look. Why did you guys tell me this was a thing? The fact that I know that all these skins will exist now is going to be so dangerous and detrimental. Speaking of that, are there any good ones in the store right now? Oh, we looked yesterday. I forgot. There's a Downhung right here. And then someone from Honkai right here. I like Pinecone. Pinecone's cute. I wish I had her skin. Kanta skin. I'm not buying the Cantabile skin. Not buying it. Actually, hold on. Do I want it? Her E2 art is so good. I don't know if I actually do want to change the skin. That one is nice, I will admit. No, I'm sticking to E2. For now, at least. I like the default. I think I do too. I like the outfit, but I like the styling here. Like I like the ones where it's not just people just like kind of standing around, which like admittedly that's what a lot of people's are. I like the ones that people do like, you know, a funny pose. Like this one, even like just like leaning against the wall is really cool. Her sitting in this chair. I hate your ass. I love your ass. You're cool. What am I looking for? I guess just her. Her E2's better. That FedEx skin when? 1.7 million LMD. Bro, it's crazy what happens when I don't need to level up 12 characters at once just to get through the story. There was like quite a fall off point. I want to say it was probably like chapter 6. Yeah, it was around here where it stopped, like the recommended level like kind of peaked, and it was more like strategy based at that point, which I can appreciate, because if they kept pushing the limit that you needed, it'd be crazy. Getting 100k LMD every other day is really nice. I don't know if that's the rate that I'm at, but probably close-ish. I did spend a decent amount over the past like week or so. Redeem E2 my waifu when? Imagine you guys save up and then I gotta work on some random ass character. No, because then you guys are gonna be like, Lancet's my waifu. And I'll be like, I already leveled up Lancet. I leveled up Lancet immediately. Faustian bargains. Wait, what's that? What you mean? What you talking about? No, because you guys are gonna be like, I love Lamausta. I'll be like, bro, no you don't. Shut your mouth. That's an audit 200% trust. Wait, really? Damn, that's surprising actually. In a week you'll have shoe events. Don't be able to focus on story. I will be focusing on the story though. It's Pikutage. G-Guard. Pikutage's cool. I'd like to see what her E2R looks like. Musha. I like the Musha class. Over redeems that gets scammed. I mean, it'd still be kind of funny. We'll consider it. We'll consider it. Please clear the event for OP. I probably should do that. You're right. Kind of mid. Oh, wait. Actually, I didn't even do this one. How much longer do I have? 4 days. Okay. Someone send me a message to, Thursday in Discord to remind me to do this event. She's a free skin. Guys, you guys are the ones that yell at me for yapping, and then you go and talk about skins. Is it this one? I like this one. I'll admit, I like this one. This one's cool. Who's got the Chongwei cosplay, bro? I know a person who does Faustian bargains where someone picks an op you have to E2, and then you pick an op they have to E2. Oh, or master or stuff like that. I did a bargain with Turkey to M9 Blemishine while they E2'd Sniper Executor. That'd be all right. I kind of like the idea of that, bro. Put the not the milker. Unbelievable. Both are free. They're both pretty good skins. I like the idea of that. I think we should do that. I think we should do that. As long as it's not terribly expensive. Like, I think like a good like 100K. I'd be down. About to build Lessing. I don't dislike Lessing. He's kind of cool. I like the voice I gave him. It was like, what was it? It was like, Eben Holtz, I love you so much. I wish you would just make out with me right now. Why do you have to be fighting your inner demons? Just get over it. Kiss me, love me, kiss me. Something like that, I think. I'm gonna get some use out of these points. Anything to pull people away from spending money on League of Legends. Don't take that out of context. Even in context. Oh man. All right, let's jump in. MA3, death comes when beckons. In reality, just witnessing an atrocity is enough to make one become a part of it. 6-star operator asks, is weeks of progress? I mean, yeah, yes and no. Sometimes I don't mind having like a clear objective, because I feel like in this game, there's a lot of things that you could do. So when you have something that you're like clearly working towards, which sometimes I get a little scatterbrained, admittedly, stumbling through menus and figuring out who I want to build and what I need to do and how I need to find it, and then what I need to craft to build, to find, to farm, to craft, to build. It's a little confusing. I like last thing, one of his voice lines implies he binds more than a sword. Yes, I do remember something bondage something. He's gonna ask if I can do a league stream redeem, but you have to do -1 league stream. That'd be disrespectful, unfortunately. I wish I could do that. I think I already owe like 2 more league streams. So, all right, let's jump in. M8-3. 3 with mine. Is it 3? I thought I was already caught up. Damn it. Is it really up to 3? You're right. I thought I only had 1 left at that point. I think it's 2. I think it's 2. I'll figure it out. Time to check the VODs. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Central District. Help me. Oh, we're reunion too. Wow. Why are you doing this? You Sarkaz always buy whatever hand feeds you. What's happening? Sarkaz barricading the street or massacring reunion. Captain, need to help the casualties. You are, Captain? I'm going. Why? How did reunion get like this? How did it get like this? Weren't we gonna unite? Weren't we gonna be a family of our own, each other's kin? Weren't we gonna be a family? Why are we having this feud? Haha, badumch. See you. Stop. Heavy weapon throwers, careful. Giant floating weapons. Is that you, feline? You did that? You're a caster? Put your weapons down. Swarm? Could be a good league stream. Wait, what's Swarm? A Swarm. It's okay now. Go where? We've already, my teammates, my old friends, they all. Ching, help him. Who's this? Who's Ching? Is this just another operator? Got it. Come here, brother. Those Sarkaz just don't see. I'll say it again, Sarkaz. Put your weapons down. Think we're gonna stop resisting just because you're holding a weapon? We don't think that way. Then you want to be killed. We don't have that much of a choice. Attacking your own comrades, hurting your own kin. When were the infected ever our kin? Our kin were only numbers Sarkaz. You couldn't have said that when you joined Reunion. Betraying, harming your family, playing other people's feelings. Disgusting. Watch out for those weapons. Move. Rosmantis, stop. Amia. Radiant just sent it out. The last message Dr. Calcid gave us was that we should take care around special infected. They're likely a variant of the special infected from Lungmen. We don't know if they'll infect others in progression. Sarkaz warriors, listen to me. There are some Sarkaz with a deep infection and they're catalyzing the other infected. We need the other infected to withdraw from their current areas. Your block still has infected survivors apart from you. They're all non-combatants. Even if we won't pass through here, I still hope we can lend a hand to ensuring the safety of those infected. That's impossible. They wouldn't do that. They have no conscience. We've seen it. We went out on our own. We can't pull back. If they come this way, we'll have to get rid of them. We can't let even more Sarkaz get infected. You might get infected yourself. Who gives a damn? You want to end up like them too? Those monsters controlled by arts? You don't give a damn if you do? Not the first time we've been made out to be monsters, is it? This city's toast. Sooner or later, soon we might end up like them. But if we exterminate them, then everything gets a little easier. Some people can still live on. As long as Tallulah isn't dead, this city will be annihilated. If W can't kill her, there's no chance you can. If you don't stand with the winner, you can't win. In wars, if you can't win, you die. But if you keep hurting any more infected, then this might be where you die. Oh, the little kid with the big threat. Whew. And what if I die? What if I turn into one of Mephisto's herd, huh? Mephisto's a monster too. We kill other infected because we're all monsters. All we want is for the Sarkaz not to suffer any further. But when you think about it, what if we suffer? When you leave here and go whatever, will they look you in the eye? Do you not know your end being infected? Of course you know. The moment you leave that tiny little squad of yours, you'll die. You'll be despised, wrung by the neck, lashed, whipped, and hung. Or you'll be driven out of the cities, run vagrant, and you'll starve, bitten to death by the beasts. You can't live on. And you have no dignity. What do you know? Warrior, tell me that you're not fighting for Tallulah. She's strong. With her, the chance that more people live on is better. We don't care if we kill a few more for it. Get lost. Next time I'll cut you in half. Oh! Feline, if you want to pass through here, then just kill us. We sure don't want to see our own end up that way. You can kill us though. Haha. We really are the most unsalvageable people. What was that sound? Oh no. The block rain is nearing the ones the command tower closes off its entrances with. Reunion is likely trying to raise the entire ceiling layer to cover any way in. We're almost out of time. Sarkaz, I'll give you one last chance. You don't want to get mangled. Pull out. Pull out game, bro. Pull out game. Amia. I'll settle this. Katis, what do you think you can do? Black lines, that's... What's the state of things? We've suppressed all conscienceless Sarkaz mercenaries. Okay, that's good. Are there other infected here? I like how it didn't even it didn't even make a sound or anything. She makes it seem like she just very quickly disposed of these guys, and I don't know if that means that she pulled off a ring or not. Regardless, go off, queen. Keep it up, Amia. We have news, but I can't say whether it's good or bad. Recon operators looked around a little. There are all over this block, and most of them are in terrible shape. They must have been passive infected, imprisoned in concentration. Any passages through the ceiling layer? Yeah, this part led to an engineering passage. Should be able to directly enter the structural control area. Hack their remote panels. They can't do a thing about that. Otherwise, for the open passages, Recon Ops have sighted at least 4 battlegrounds, all of them guerrillas against other Reunion. The combat situation seems intense. The guerrillas are strong, but Tallulah-aligned Reunion have the terrain advantage and Sarkaz mercenaries backing them. They won't be able to push through for a while. Guys, so we didn't even trigger a stage. Damn. Yeah, these random patrol dudes are triggering stages. This guy was so irrelevant. It's okay, Amia. Captain, our engineers will sneak our way in. We'll cut the energy supply to the whole ceiling layer. Can you do it? Definitely. That's too risky. Entering the core city was risky in the first place. No objections then? We're going. Take care. Take care. We're not elite operator Roz Mantis' squad for nothing. Don't you worry about a thing. And speaking of elite operators, did you guys know that Blaze is an elite operator? That's right. Blaze is an elite operator. Blaze, an elite operator. Do you guys know that? Crazy. I had no idea. Anyone else know that? It's funny because I'm not constantly reminded that all these other people are elite operators. And anytime I hear elite operator, I just think of Blaze now because of how many times they freaking made it very clear that she's an elite operator. I've heard heard of legends. Storm's a new minigame like Vampire Survivors. Interesting. It's like the league client, but successful enough they'll make it into the full games. That's how they made TFT. TFTs I've heard is actually pretty fun. I've just never gone to it. Christina V. That's right. I forgot Christina V voiced her. My headcanon is she has a Blaze has a southern accent though. These mystical things called elite operators. I can't believe Blaze is one of them. I know, it's nuts. Elite operator. But I've never guessed. Put your own safety first. If you wanted us to listen, you wouldn't have used those arts just now. Oh. Engineering group, move out. Hustle your bustles. You're gone. Oh, Amia, you shouldn't use up your strength here. Let me handle all that. This way, you'll be able to do less harm. Does Rhodes Island not want me to do things this way? That's not it. It's just, if we could, we obviously don't want things done this way. And the only thing I've used up is strength. What you use up is your awareness. I don't really care. But we should care. Amia, this fellow wants a few words with you. You're from Union, infected friends? Can I call you that? Whatever, just whatever. We're all done for. I wanted to ask where you're gonna go, and if we can go with you. Maybe we've got nowhere to go. The Sarkaz will kill us, and we don't want to fight our own people anymore. The guerrillas will kill us for sure too. Why do you feel that way? They'd kill anyone if they wanted, wouldn't they? I've heard there's times they'll kill the infected just because someone did something or other wrong. I'm not sure. They might do that, but they might not. My belief is, you have to see how they truly are to reach the facts. You can't just go on hearsay. But we won't force you off to where they are. You're afraid of them, and the things they're doing don't sit well with you. That's why I wanted to ask where you're all going. We're headed for the core command tower. Are you insane? Not even like a yes or no combatant, just Yeah. We want to put a stop to this turmoil, so we have to head for the command tower. Can I ask you for a favor, infected friend? If it's killing, then no. It's not. I'm hoping you can all safeguard the bystander infected on this block. Be careful. They might not like you. They might not like your uniforms. Then what do we do? I think you have two options. One is take off that uniform and be Reunion no longer. And the other is wear your uniforms but do what you should do. One option is easy. One's very hard. But I believe this is something you should choose for yourselves. Aw. Amia's too sweet. Command tower entrance. We only have like 13 elite operators with art, and only about half are playable. And 4 of the playable ones are temp in SSS or IS. So we know of 30 ops from elite operator squads, and 27 of them are dead. Damn. So lore-wise, it is cool to be an elite operator. Do we get to know who's the comms person again? I already forgot their name. Who's their what's their name? I forgot. Raiden, yes. Raiden's not playable, right? Do we get to see what they look like? Is it a spoiler if I look it up? They can't just mention a person by name that many times and then not have a picture to go with them. Come on. Give them like a random NPC type thing, you know? God, we had freaking Guard, the operator, who had like a half a reunion jacket on. That was kind of That was kind of drippy. Man. Sad. Curse the cowards. They're blocking off the tower entrances with the ceiling layers. Have we still not breached them? The Sarkaz mercenaries are entrenched in every sealed sector and roads. Other infected have constantly been harassing us. We can't concentrate our attention. You repeat you're asking us for Rhodes Island to cooperate? I am. If Rhodes Island is unworthy of your trust, then you don't need to think about any of this city's people for a second more. Yeah, this guy. See, like, this ended up being like a kind of cool design. A weird, like, mashup, you know? It's like a little crossover episode between Reunion and Rhodes Island. Even if the rules are going out of style, they'll still play by them. Even if they still owe the captain their lives. If we all die here, who will carry on Patriot spirit? Also, the fact that he's like Rhodes Island Guard question mark is like, Rhodes Island Guard is still his name. We have strength and Rhodes Island has knowledge. At least Cal sits incredible on both counts. I personally think she's on par with the captain. And you saw, even the captain gave her his recognition. Ceiling layer's still rising. You better decide because we don't have much time left. They know that nothing they can draw will be able to match the pure mommy energy they imply Rydian has. Oh, all right. Now I need to see fan interpretations then. Give it to me. Listen, I spent so many years of I don't want to say like obsessing over, but like being pretty into like Overwatch lore back in like Overwatch 1 days. I have not played that game in like 3 years, mind you, but their like lore went so deep and so hard in the first like during the first game, or the first part of the first game. It was really interesting to theorize like what some of the characters that were like mentioned and stuff would like look like. So give it to me. Give it to me. That's more or less the shape of things. I've already told them about things, so Amiya. I'm not asking you to agree to this. I'm just thinking it might be good for us, right? It'll lead to a little less wounded all around. Not really on top of things. It's all right, Guard. Your proposal is reasonable. It's just that we won't be able to do the things the same way the Shields guards do. We don't have any right to exercise over the infected, and we won't adopt their disciplinary methods. Are they almost here? Should be. Amiya, making less and less sense of anything. This guy dying? You alive? Feline, I'm looking for your leader. If you want revenge, is now a good time? Don't think you can try pissing me off just because you know a bit of arts, white cat. I don't like you. She just kind of speaks her mind. She's just like, you're dumb. I don't like you. Am I making you realize the way you do things? You're no merchant's underling. You're more like some infected war hero, aren't you? What are you talking about? Guerrilla fighter. What the hell? Sorry, I just heard something. I think my Alexa just went off. I don't know how she went off. Making sure she's not like playing something. Hold on. Now we're good. You can't threaten our employees. You don't have the authority. Lord, can you command those Sarkaz? I can't and I couldn't. Please don't call me that. All I am is a member of Rhodes Island. Nothing to do with race nor any arbitrary form of power. And that makes things simple if you and them have absolutely no blood affinity. You're going to team up with us here, wreck the command tower together? What are you so on guard for? We're obviously the ones yielding here. The other guerrillas still don't know what I'm up to, but I still have faith you'll feel the same way as them. This city's people are enslaved by Tallulah and her wicked plans, and you too want to liberate them. We want to revive hope for the infected, so let's light one more flame for the city. If you truly fight for the infected, then you're sure to agree. Now answer, Rhodes Island. Fight for the infected. Huzzah! Yippee. Damn, we're gonna be rolling in the OP after this chapter. Goddamn. Goddamn, this could like single-handedly fund multiple skins. Swimming in pools or that. True. You're right. You're right. We will get you. Now we could go for pools. We'll probably go for pools. 9 plus 16 in the Chong'in stage zone. Is that the current event? Is that the one going on right now?
おはよう。どうしたの？
This
普通
one?
の挨拶じゃない。
Cool.
何
Even
を
more.
期待してるの？ガオー。
Good, good. All right. R8-5. The lowest recorded temperatures of the northwestern tundras are sometimes not as bone-chilling as the words of certain individuals. Tallulah the fighters in there, and then Frost Nova's Originium Ice Crystal. Periodically release a frigid wave that inflicts cold on enemy units. Great. Bro, what the hell is this? This is some integrated strategies type Tetris shit. All right, we're gonna need to do a little bit of a different strategy. I'll bring Golden Glow out.
Is there really a use for me on the front?
I will bring. I think that's probably good. Okay, let's roll. Wait, chat. No one would offer the infected any help. We were no volunteer army. We had nothing like the brave walk from the ages of Mikhail the huge years. We had no city of our own, and we hardly even had the fields hill up. The originium grows on our skin, and the scant few weapons we hold are stark. The snow in our mouths melts into our water. Our stomachs are filled with grass, seed, and bark. And so they sang. I learned a good few of those in short order. We were just some infected with nowhere to go. I became more and more sure. Coming to the northern tundra first was the right choice. Nothing but people with nowhere to return to, and nowhere to go, wherever you went. The infected in the cities, singled out by the common folk, the races of each country looking on one another with suspicion of their difference. Only out on the tundra do people become a little simpler. I wanted to go back south, but this time, I probably wouldn't be going alone. Infected dying of frostbite and hunger on the tundra is not the same as infected dying of their illness on their own land. The infected should pioneer their own city. Ursus doesn't allow it, then Ursus should be changed. Exile, abdication, leaving the country in the end, you're still a homeless vagabond. Whenever you told a place that admit the infected, you were telling a fairy tale. The infected wanted to regain their dignity. They needed strength, unity, and a change in the status quo. If we could gain the backing of the infected guerrillas, then maybe this quest of ours would have some chance of success. It was important for the infected to regain their confidence. It was crucial for us to have any sense of meaning in our lives. No doubt about it, it's here. Those patrolmen set up new sentries around the abandoned city. Those black-swaddled, black-shelled vermin chewing away at the crops, leaving not even a scrap for us. This city's been derelict for over 10 years now. Its core facilities were towed away and none of its inhabitants stayed behind. The buildings and city plates left might someday be pulled apart and picked clean too. Yo, holy crap. Is this the guy that they met before? Did he get new drip or is this a different guy? It's gotta be a different guy. I don't think it's an infected fighter before. Which noble's turf was this originally? Baron Neva, knifed to death in a riot. Every possible heir of his with 100 kilometers had already been uprooted. Who did it? Sounds vicious. Royalists. First army had plenty of them. I don't get it, Tallulah. You said a few days ago, right? The Great Rebellion was carried out by the current emperor and the old military noblemen? So why would the army help the emperor kill nobles? The principal force driving the Great Rebellion was the age before it. Those Ursus military nobles who stood to gain everything from Ursus's epoch of relentless outward expansion. After the new emperor ascended, it was natural they'd spin out every city. All the resources and the entire population, they'd swallow it up. At the time, most of Ursus's armies were under the direct control of the military nobles, but the royalists were no slow thinkers. One fewer noble meant one less share of the spoils. Then, once they disposed of those nobles, the silver made its way back to their pockets. Risk was high, but they had the capital to make that foray. We're here. Stormy, what's going on, dude? Welcome in. Chapter 8 is going very good so far, actually. Definitely some yapping, but it's enjoyable yapping nonetheless. Besides when you see Cal sit on the screen, because despite the fact that she's yapping about interesting stuff, goddamn, she talks a lot. But I hope you're doing well, dude. Welcome in. I hope you're feeling better, by the way. And that's why during the Great Rebellion, past the cities all saving their own hides, the royalists probably inflicted the biggest losses on the families with a hand in the rebellions. So they say. If it was actually rebel armies who held the advantage in the Great Rebellion, then the royalists would have been hanged and the emperor placed under the house arrest consent, forced by the prerogative of all those goddamn putrefying nobles littering the military. All the lordly dukes and their armies would split Ursus up into countless smaller regimes. At least internally, they were sure things would go that way. But don't forget, back in reality, all those young officers on the rise after the Great Rebellion played out weren't sliding with the new emperor. They were probably just sliding with the money. Oh, man, I missed my chance again. Could have had the best viewers on. Unbelievable. Bro, real talk, who the hell is clicking on a link like that? Like, who's gonna be like, oh, no way, no, what, the best viewers? I can get the best viewers if I click on this. No way, no way. That's crazy. A lot better. Maybe 2 days in the cough might go away. Fingers crossed, dude. One of my go-to things for when I have a sore throat is it's not cough drops. I actually really like peppermints. So CVS brand peppermints in particular. Did a funny link try to pop up? Yes, but Sari Butt grabbed them real quick. Half the world is dumber than that. I'd like to think that people are a little smarter not to click on something that says the best viewers on. Peppermints, yeah, peppermints. Politics, yeah, politics. If he, I see. At the end of it, it was still fought for money. Correct. Ha! You have answers for everything, don't you, Tallulah? The one who taught me all this was so arrogant, he didn't even care how much I took in. I could probably rattle that crap off without even thinking about it. That's enough. God knows you're plenty smart. Why come here then? You already said any place a person could live is long gone. Dude, this Tallulah outfit gets better the more I look at it. The more it is perceived, the more it is received. Yeah. Oh, that was fire. Someone write that down. Someone write that down. How'd you figure anything out of all their nonsense ramblings these past few days? How'd you figure out the patrol unit would be here? All the villages in the area were planning to move. If catastrophe's not coming, that only leaves one reason. It's a rotten patrolman coming to stay. If it were some army passing through, the villages wouldn't dare think of moving. It should be because of the harvest season's just ended. The patrol unit will carry out their routine inspections now, making sure the tax collectors haven't gone into the villages yet. The nearest city still operating is Shirazburg. It's mainly light industry. It only stopped over here to procure resources at the most. Most villages in the vicinity don't have a landholder protecting them, so those rotting patrolmen have flocked in from all over. Must have seen things were ripe for the picking. Originally, they were just a ragtag organization of rogues tracking down the infected. Now they're all old geezers on a rampage who'll stoop to any low. Now let's wipe them out. Our days here will be a lot more peaceful if we do. We should. We don't have the capacity. Oh, so what the hell are we here to do? Aegis are attacking the sentries there. Oh. Come on, man. Don't do this. Don't. Gorillas? Right. Infected gorillas? Damn, that's... Man, Emperor above. It isn't easy to make contact with them. We've been piling up information for 3 whole months. Now we finally scooped an opportunity. Didn't care much where you said a few days ago we were looking for another group, but if I know you were looking for guerrilla fighters, man. But you have an easy time linking up with the southern city infected. Is it really that hard to get in touch with these guys? If you want to survive in the city, you need to be proactive about your intel and collaborators. Man, I don't want to see what's about to come. Or maybe I do. I don't know. I haven't decided. If you want to survive out on the tundra, what you need is solid tactics and a lifestyle that keeps Ursus' spies guessing at all times. The infected have plenty of messengers, and the infected have their own methods and channels to get the signal out. The gorillas will only ever talk to the tundra infected. So where is freaking Alina? I feel like she's just like technically there, but like she is like disagreeing with what Tallulah's doing. Oh, there it is. Yo, the old back-to-back. Could have had cheap viewers as well. You know, man. So it's always the old 1-2 there. So could have had cheap viewers. Womp womp. The gorillas will only ever talk to the tundra infected. The gorillas don't want to be found. That's the thing. Neither do they want to join up with anyone. They accept the infected into their own group and train them to become fighters. They're probably not exactly like I'm hoping, but the gorillas are still undoubtedly going strong with no signs of slowing down. At the very least, they have been 2 small gorilla bands who've exchanged resources with infected settlements 10 kilometers out. Even if the local infected won't talk, it wouldn't have been the army who left those fire pits outside their villages. Okay, here's what they're here to do. Destroy this freshly built sentry outpost and make sure the patrolmen go down with it. Everyone, sit tight here. Be on alert. Patrolmen could be fleeing through these parts. It's a long way out from Shirazburg, and these sentries have barely set up. They won't hold out. They'll retreat as long as they haven't been annihilated by the guerrillas, that is. Hide yourselves. If we run into 2 or 3 patrol units band at once, we won't be able to take them. Tallulah, are you going alone? Let me. If we want to make contact with these guerrillas, we'll need to show them we're not hostile. And if we end up skirmishing, you could just easily escape. You treating us like cowards? I've never met people braver than you, and that's why to your fellow infected compatriots, you're crucial. If you want to be alive down the line, that's all the more reason they need you. Which is the better choice. You live, or we sacrifice more for my sake. Should be plenty obvious. You're still looking down on us. I put in a great deal of thought into this decision, and everyone will be better off, by the way. Huh? What you talking about? So don't run your mouth. You're just pissed now. Like we're not all burning inside. If you think we don't understand you, newsflash, it feels like you don't bother getting what we think either. A decision means nothing to us. We came back with you all the way from the northwest, and it wasn't for any decision. You fight well. You let us all eat. You taught us a hell of a lot more than we knew before. I don't understand you well, but as far as I'm concerned, you're different from the city dwellers, or even the infected in the mines. You just don't want us to die, right? Tallulah, look at us. Think we're scared? We're no cowards. Bet it never crossed your mind. Compared to drifting endlessly, we're a hell of a lot more prepared to die with you. What if I told you I saw this coming a long, long ago and just hoped you wouldn't do it this way? Why? Because I won't die. It's okay. Let me go. Less casualties this way, too. Besides, I'm the Deathless. Whoa, is that a title she has? That's a pretty sick title. In the words of a repulsive monster. Wait, Tallulah, like, hell, we let anyone look down on us? We don't want them to think we're begging for them. Just let us come with you. No. Only executioners rank people by the murder in them. You've already won respect for the fact that you stepped forward. If anyone looks down on you, that's the one who truly deserves to be scorned. Fine. Wait, Tallulah, you're seriously going out with just a single sword? Oh, she's got arts. List of names and a book of frequency numbers too. Remember, my friends, these are far more important than my sword. Interesting. Tallulah regretted it a little. She didn't run into the stomach-dropping terror that was the gorillas. She didn't catch sight of their iconic aegis. She never so much as glimpsed a single worn-out Ursus armament, nor any of the fabled towering Sarkaz who walked with the gorillas even. For better or for worse, she encountered the Yeti squad. And it was cold. She lit a fire, jumped into the last of the patrol unit's watchtowers out of the startled, certain gaze of a white-wrapped group of Yetis. Careful the list doesn't burn. It's so cold, though. Too cold, she thought. Need to warm this place up a little. Ooh. Not the Yeti squad. Oh, bro, is that why we have the freaking Frost Nova thing here?
I've got this.
Yetis, perhaps you don't know me yet, but I'd like to make a request. If you could please not regard me as an enemy right now, would that be okay? I'll repay in kind, I guarantee. I wouldn't even dare to send a single spark your way. If that's still not enough for you, I can stand at the frontmost line. I'll be a vanguard. I won't guard my back. This isn't some race to piss me off, stranger. The Yeti squad doesn't like fighting dirty. This battlefield, the patrol units are only enemies. As for you and your questions, we can talk after. That I may fight alongside the Yetis is a great honor to me. Our ice crystals won't interfere with you. That doesn't mean an arrow or two of ours won't hit you by chance, stranger. Anyone guarantee far surpasses 1,000 honey words, Miss Yeti? I don't know how much you can actually help us. Dude, this music is cool. All right, bro, what the hell is this? Gotta put Myrtle over there. All right, Tallulah's strutting around. Bro, aren't you freezing? Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. We established this last time. I'm sorry. I almost forgot. Hose don't get cold. I just need Myrtle to make us some money so we can start to get, I guess, like, Archetto out here? Maybe? Yeah. Hose don't get cold. Exactly. Civilians are certainly quite annoying. All right, let's get Cantab out here. Hopefully make some money. Oh, nice. They get frozen too.
What is it?
All right, start blasting. Kill them all. Kill every last one of them. Honestly, this probably would have been an interesting map to do Swire bottles. You know? Spawn camping this stage. Yeah. I feel like there's probably better ways to do it, but I'm gonna do it this way. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put I'll put Pajemka up here. I probably should have done that a little better, actually. You're gonna kill this guy, right, Tallulah? Who's this guy? No. All right. All right, Swire, do your thing. Guys gonna kill that guy, right? Good. Let's do Golden Glow. Good. Time for 2 block MFers. Oh, that's right.
With pleasure.
You are so right. Put the typewriter right here. Push him, Swire. Push him. Good job. It's all right. We can kill him. Nah, I'd win. All right. Let's do this. Look, Mika. They're standing next to each other. All right. Golden Glow. I'm gonna need your skill, please. Look, do you think they'd be friends? You think they'd be friends, Mika? Oh, dude, Golden Glow just dropped that guy before I could even do anything. You know, I was gonna use Monster. I still will. Tallulah, you handle the bottom. There we go. Just the 3 amigos, you know? Rich Tiger Girl, silly silly Angel, and the big monster. The 3 musketeers. Silly tax collector. I think we probably should be good. Besides that guy, actually. That guy's gonna be a problem, isn't he? Oh. Myrtle, you got this. Okay, sorry, I gotta pull Monster out. Golden Glow, help. Good timing. Get him out. Oh, close one. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put Korra over here. Make some quick money. Very close. stupid little guys over there using the underground tunnels. Despicable. You know what? I could have set the typewriter up too. Oh, we're good. All right. Yeah, Tallulah, strut your stuff. Good job. It was fine. It was calculated. You think Tallulah could handle the bottom? Yeah, she was fine. What the hell is this? It was what left the deepest impression on her current self. It was the day her noble life came to an end. Yo, what is this background? No, it's that guy. It's that guy. God, no, it's that. Oh, it's that guy. Shit. It's that guy. What voice did I give this guy? You're back. I thought you weren't fond of that sword. Why carry it on your person? Just may as well. Oh, the smell of mud is stuck to your clothes. No smell of blood, though, nor anything singed. Your maidservant mentioned you were in a rush to meet me, so much so you did not bathe nor change. Let me hazard a guess. You haven't done anything. Did you find a better way, Tallulah, of dealing with this thorn in our side? You found a better way, and thus did not do as I told you to. Is that it? You didn't want me to eliminate Major Antonio. You tried to trick me into killing a child. Cashy, a child? Antonio was taking his son on a trip. He had me frame him for the gendarmerie would beat him to death on his way to the next city over. His son would have no chance of escaping. Antonio makes an art of covering himself. You should easily have been able to tell that that young boy was not his son. I've taught you this in times when we have greater goals. We cannot avoid making sacrifices in our morality and resources. Given you let Antonio go, the next time he surfaces may well be in the residence of some Victorian Secret Service official. Those horrid felines would then surely make a fine point of our foul neighboring cities' shipping routes for the whole year. Phidian? Phidias? Like Phidias and Ferb? Oh, no, I have no idea. I'm sorry. Snake? Snake? Yeah, first try. I knew. First try. Hashtag first try. Okay. And take it as pretense to identify our trading partners, investigate our resources, draw an outline of our import and export itineraries, produce a clear grasp of our defense arrangements. I've already destroyed the files. Wonderful. Very well done. You're quite capable, aren't you? But, Tallulah, how do you intend to certify to at all assert that Antonio had never seen those records before? If he did not know their contents, why take them with him? And how would you prove he betrayed your dukedom? Betray Ursus? Why didn't you go question him or seize him? Why go straight to eliminating him? I do not need to give proof. Questioning him would grant the opportunity to dispute his charges and escape punishment. His conduct cannot be pardoned. If he may be possibly done so, then, as far as I'm concerned, as an Ursus is concerned, as the laws and decrees are concerned, that is sufficient. He is not allowed to possibly done so. Antonio has already been dealt with. After you destroyed the files, my scales cleaned up the remainder for you. I knew it. I just knew you wouldn't let him go. I've only been training you ceaselessly so that you may step by step become ever better. Now, you see that you have once again failed my expectations. You did not work as well as you did last time, Tallulah. Your performance at the Shvata conference was outstanding, Tallulah, and you ought to admit, too, that you revel in how it feels to stand on a peerless summit. The fact that it's like thunder and lightning. Snakes had to be snakes. Don't ridicule me. Everything about you only strokes the anger in me to a roar. And you must surely revel even more in the feeling of perfection. I'm very clear in your misgivings, and I understand how you think too. That is why the scales let that boy acting as his son run free. How about that, Tallulah? That wasn't something out of reach to your lone capability, is it? The boy in question was his son. It makes no difference if he wasn't. When that boy comes of age, he'll find you, and he'll take revenge for his father. Then perhaps you should prepare for some far-flung movement to take revenge for your own father. Tallulah, the one who killed him, is still alive and well, after all. I've given you this answer before. You must be sufficiently trained to the point you are capable of personally avenging him. And you currently are not yet so. You could shut up now, Kashi. Accepting that, Tallulah, accepting your own personal wants, I do have ever higher hopes that you may become an outstanding individual. An executioner, a lead gendarmerie, a noble officer, a conspirator, a killing machine of a caster. When you say an outstanding individual, is that what you mean? Tallulah, no. I long for an heir. Never imagined you'd say something so sickening outright. But, well, I'm sorry, Duke. Your hopes are all fruitless. I can see you've gotten fired up. Tell me then, Tallulah, tell me something. What is it that you've done that has you so pleased with yourself? Half a year ago, I got a hold of a small splinter of originium ore, and can you guess what I did with it? I embedded it into my own arm. Oh? With wonderful results. I'm infected already. I'm an infected now, Duke Kashi. My life is a wound shorts, and your schemes, your plans, your investments, all for naught. You have no way to use me ever again. Everything I am was by your design, wasn't it? And now, no longer. Truly an unforeseen method. Does it taste good? The flavor of your conspiracy bled dry. Kashi, I've already become what Ursus and the world at large most reviles. We most despicable infected, across the cities, the tundras, the barrens, we most depraved, lowly infected. And if your sister saw you like this, would she be happy? Don't you... What is it that you made your scheme rebel against me so, my daughter? You deceived me, lied to me. You say Wen Yenwu masterminded the murder of my father. You never told me they confronted you together, drove you out of Lungmen. You never told me what role you played in my father's death, even if Wei Yenwu killed him, even if he is guilty, even if he deserves to die for it. You can't escape blame either. On the surface, you treat your subjects well, help with settling the villages around the city, give the infected stable residence. But in actuality, you have the infected and your residents living entirely different lives. You let the inhabitants feed their own egos on the infected. You've taken the city, plundering its own residents, and embellished it into a duty, to the point that they push around the infected and the nomadic non-dwellers to bring themselves comfort. Duke. I feel like in a lot of media, people with the title Duke are never particularly nice. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, a lot of instances where, like, some sort of, like, nobility exists and there's a Duke character, or like the title Duke is the leader, they're either, like, corrupt, they're, like, doing some really shady shit on the side. Like, I don't know. Granted, like, I guess you could probably say the same could be said for, like, a lot of nobility titled characters, but I feel like Duke in particular, like if you write someone as Duke, generally they're a little bit of a, we'll say, snake. You guys should be laughing. That was funny. Is this your dukedom then? Is this your city and your rule? Use inequality to mold a facade, and a facade to expand your influence. I cannot endure this any longer, even if I didn't fault your hypocritical means and twisted tricks. Your pathological lies and false benevolence already had me at my wit's end. I've taught you this before, Tallulah. I've taught you, in this period of excessive calm, they cannot accept mutual equal treatment, not unless we draw this period of mediocrity to an end. You and I may accept their autonomy just as the Columbians and Syracusians have, but what of themselves? They will elect their next consul and their next lord, because they do not esteem others, they only fear authority and violence. Not only that, they don't allow for anyone braver than themselves, smarter than themselves, kinder, or merciful. Not unless you are their duke or their emperor. You sympathize with them. You sympathize with my subjects. Sympathize with such residents whose backs are forced against the wall by tax collectors and bureaucrats. That is wonderful. Moreover, even if you continue to force yourself to spit vile slurs that humiliate the infected so, I do vaguely recall, you constantly made revisions to my policies and ever greater attempts to protect them, so much that you didn't even fear arousing the citizens' wrath. I spent a great deal of time ironing their moods out, Tallulah. I'm not sympathizing with them. You certainly do love them. I'm very grateful, Tallulah, that you should truly care for them. You've come to resemble me more and more, my daughter. Who the hell gave you the right to keep saying this crap? But your superficial actions will not and cannot succeed. What makes you think that you know what I'm going to do? You don't have the power. No matter what, should all people in some desire to reach one single good outcome, those people as ever still may fail. Tallulah, Tallulah, it is because that golden outcome of theirs and your daydreams are fundamentally distinct. You have no ability to make different people endorse the same identical action. Their disputes will clash and evolve, and that cannot be avoided. How can a Sarkaz face a Sancta? How can a soul from Casmers face a soul from Ursus? How can a sturdy yet toilsome bear face an arrogant yet impotent hippogriff? You think to let them know how to act? What an arrogant notion, my daughter. You wish to take this appearance and this rank of yours and appeal to them to do something? Ah, of course, this I know. You certainly could do so. Tallulah, in time, you will rule those destined to follow you. You have inherited the black snake's knowledge. The red dragon's blood flows through you. You walk the bear's land, and you thumb through the hippogriff's history. Oh. That was a good line. Or two good lines. Especially this first one. Tallulah, in time, you will rule those destined to follow you. That was good. No person should be born to be ruled by another. But they crave your rule. For all their lives, they've been awaiting someone like you to rule over them. Ursus may well tremble for you, my daughter. Those who rule the others will inevitably be ruled themselves by the stronger, Kashi. Ah, now that is a concept close to me, Tallulah. Let me give you your final lesson then. Tallulah, we will come to a transcend in this sort of transient worldly rule. The last emperor is dead, and yet his shadow is still cast upon these great lands of ours. His his force of mind have already passed beyond that era. He inherited the true empire of Ursus, sustains Ursus' flourishing lands, let the people of Ursus live. Should we lose the sun, the luxuriant branches and stems that Ursus grows will at once wither away, and all that will remain across the world is inferior creatures, ever more putrid, sucking the nutrients from each other. These people you have seen, they take pleasures in savagery, widespread slaughter, masochism, and are at once fearful and selfish. You dream of education and ideology to draw them in, enlighten them, but you do not know that they bear not the slightest interest in what you have to say, Tallulah. You deserve to know this. They have survived across this world of ours for countless years and have become accustomed to a certain deep-rooted way of life. You are merely but a stranger crashing in on it. He's very eloquent. Discussing leadership and greatness. How strong leaders can lead a country to greatness while their people suffer. True. I mean, kind of seeing that in a small form in Reunion. It's very interesting because the Tallulah talking has like hints of what her her mantra with Reunion actually is, but at the same time it's also like a little different than some of the actions that they end up taking on the surface level, at least. But interesting stuff. So-called rulers, so-called nobles, so-called armies, merely the people of strength, the people lapped in luxury, the people who withstood training. Domains can shift, armies can rebuild, rules can fall to ruin. No rule can endure, except where the voluntary will of Ursus's people follows. They will never be ruled. They only press forth forever. The small charity you make is exchanged for obedience, for unrealistic expectations. And how the hell would you know what they're meant to be? It was Ursus that ravaged them to this point. I'm very clear about it. I am all too clear about it. And this is why you think they will go with you? For their bread, their potatoes, and their clean water and bonfires? Is this how you would promise them? They will. And then once they starve, their first thought will be to make a meal of your corpse. If you carry such unrealistic fantasies of them, you will hate them. You will surely hate them. Kashi, I'm not you. I'm nothing whatsoever like you. Yet you are already the same as me. You simply have not been roused from your daydreams yet. In truth, you can and may leverage all you have ever had at hand. If you have some goal, then go. Use terror to destroy terror. Use life to rule life. Use sacrifice to guide sacrifice. Use ignorance to breed ignorance. Use suffering to manufacture suffering. You have learned all of these methods. They are already your arms. All that's left is to learn to make use of them, to get used to them. Until your beloved people understand in the truest sense of the word their country and their significance and the significance of their existence. Can't even tell what you're spouting all this hell-ridden doctrine for, if anything. All this is fact. All this you will confront. How about this, my daughter? You don't trust me. So, I wish to make a wager with you. In these many years, the originium arts I have cultivated in you have long since budded. Their time to fruit is already now. What did... In your life to come, you will only need to raise doubt of all you persist in. You need only raise the slightest hatred of the ones you proclaim your compatriots and those who you think ought to be free. You will immediately settle this wager between us. It is whether in that moment you will walk the path I taught you. Perhaps in these coming years, you will be fortunate enough to avoid these conditions yet. You may, with sheer luck, be living within a fairy tale land. Perhaps the people before you will chance to have secret sorrows. They can be understood, explained. Oh, they were forced into helplessness. I can wait. This country can wait. Be it 3 years, 5 years, a decade, a century. You will only arrive at the same answer. Though you will not live an infected life for long, I know that day will come. The empire of Ursus finds itself in a period of repeated ailment. Crops will not grow on the soil of the barrens. Soil in the shadow can only bear forth flowers of corruption. You may be betrayed by those you adored. You may witness the moments in which your friends die for you. You may realize the expectations you held for the future have all lost meaning. Bro, again. This dude's just like saying things that are like facts. They're just exactly what's happening. Thank you for the hydrates app boost. I appreciate it, dude. How are you interpreting this part? Since when I read it, I had to hold up and parse this section at a time. There was one part that I was confused about, but I think they might talk about it in a second, so I don't want to say anything on it. But they're clashing. I think it's Calcit. They are clashing ideals. It's definitely a little bit of like a there's no right answer kind of thing, but also at the same time, like a little bit of it is probably like youthful ignorance in a sense, on Tallulah's part. But at the same time, like Kashi's a little too far on the opposite side, you know. He's also not really giving her many opportunities to speak. He's kind of just like, nah, you're dumb. Nah, you don't know what you're saying. Listen to me preach real quick. The part that I'm not sure on though is this. The originium arts I have cultivated in you have long since budded. I don't like that part. I'm not I'm not a fan of that part. So feel because all that you do in other people's eyes still cannot make up for the pressure you bring about with your appearance, your status. You will realize it can all be sacrificed. You will realize that all they love themselves more than their neighbors. You will come to know what your proud struggle symbolizes, nothing at all. You will come to see these great lands you threw yourself to do not want you. You will see your thoughts, your actions become non-existent. You will see them spurn all you revered, your life, your dignity and philosophy void all of significance, because these people who you suppose to call noble are but ampling corpses. All I have encountered, you will encounter too. You want me to surrender? No, I'm truly using these Originium arts. This is no deception nor a threat. Oh, that said, my arts are utterly feeble. All I have taught you constitutes the foundation of these arts. These arts, in the moment you reject me, will carry no impact whatsoever. But should you recognize me, should you have understood me, should you realize just the sort of world you're standing in, tick, tock, chime, 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 you will become me. Yeah, it's interesting. So Kashi, I think, is kind of harping on a little bit of the theme of fate that that we talked about a little bit before. Not necessarily like a self-fulfilling prophecy kind of fate, but more like a fate where it's like, when a good thing goes bad, when a good thing goes bad. It's basically he's kind of saying that it doesn't really matter who you are or what your like principles are or whatever. Ultimately, people got to look out for number one. I legit thought, isn't that a song? Yes. It's not Marvin's Room. What is it? It's the other one on that album that's like slow and sad. I can't even think of what it is. When a good thing goes bad, there's nothing. Doing it wrong. Hang on a second. But as people are inherently selfish, violent, and savage, and you must have a good ruler or government to restrict those basic instincts. That's interesting to put it in terms of fate, that people will inevitably go bad. A little bit. That's not exactly what I meant. But I think the part for fate. Also, what's up, Burn? I hope you're doing well, dude. Thanks so much for stopping in. How you been recently? We're just going through chapter 8 at the moment. Not necessarily that they will, but it's more like a, when they do, this will happen, or when they do, it doesn't matter, sort of thing. Lord of the Flies. Ooh, Lord of the Flies. No, that is actually a really good comparison. Lord of the Flies was one of those books that was like, when I had to read it in high school, I was like, ugh, reading. But it was one of those stories where it did offer a lot of like really interesting insight into human nature. Trying to survive work and life. How's everyone been? I've been pretty good. I can't complain. Been a little busy, but it's a little self-imposed. But hey, give yourself a little break now and again. You deserve to take a little chill, relax a bit. Fascinates me with how Tallulah talks about people and how she gives people the benefit of the doubt. Right? No, like I said before, it's different than it's different than how she's kind of on the surface level talking today. So my thought or thought that I have, I should say, is that like deep down, I think she does still believe in her, kind of, we'll say like child's youthful ideas that she is like kind of preaching here. But for whatever reason, and maybe we will get the reason. I anticipate we do, but for whatever reason, we are having her, or we know now that she's like fulfilling this like I don't want to use this word, but I will. This like prophecy that Kashi has right here, the one that he's talking about now, with how things are going to end up for the people that she's, you know, leading, which is kind of like I said a couple times during this like little monologue, is you know, what's happening with Reunion here. So, but, fellas, do you remember the nickname that she said a little earlier? Do you remember it? Were you paying attention? Pop quiz. What's the nickname that Tallulah laughed and called herself when someone was worried about her well-being? Pop quiz. It is Alina's girlfriend. Yes, thank you. It's called Fruity Dragon. Close enough. Partial credit. You got it right. Yeah. Good job. But yeah, very interesting. So I want to see what where it goes from here. Kibo, listen. You understand that I am a bit of a yapster, and I am actually trying my best to limit the yapping today based on how little we got through yesterday. So sometimes it's good to take a little debrief, you know. She didn't call herself that. She did. So, all right, I want to see how it all ties together. It'll make sense. It'll make sense. I know it will. All right, let's keep going. Ursus's future will from then be in your hands. What are you talking about? What do you mean by all this? Conscious manipulation, thought suggestion? Have you... Third year without the black snake. I don't know if I know who the black snake is off the top of my head. Conscious manipulation, thought suggestion. Who has these arts? Have you gone insane? It was you who taught me to withstand these arts. It was you who taught me to break free from the Sykes Originium arts. Stop. Why would I use such contemptible, destructive arts on my own heir? My arts only expedited a course of events, expedited your recognition of this great world of ours. You're questioning yourself, doubting yourself, loathing yourself, and seeing clearly anew your own course. Sans these arts, all this still would have happened. They were to get you there a little faster. Everyone in the city living a make-believe, normal life has learned to hypnotize themselves. They are skilled in escaping from the facts, taming themselves with rules and morals, using the lowly shell of the loser to hide just how easily harmed they are by the cruel reality. Sans Undertale, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say that. Holy shit, Sans Undertale, no way. You guys see, listen, Mika, you and your little smile, you and your little smiles, you too, Dust, you're not exempt from this. See, I'm picking up on some things, okay? Okay, I may be a little bit in the smooth brain department, but I'm picking up on some things. In time you'll rule all those destined to follow you of the black snake's knowledge. Yeah, no, I was trying to think, I don't think he's calling himself the black snake. But maybe he is, I don't know. That's a weird flex, bro. Unless it's her biological father, which I'll admit that's the one point that I'm still I forgore. I completely forgore the dealio with the like parental killing divorce saga that happened during the Lungman section. I'll need a refresher on that at some point. But I have supplied you a set of armor, a sort of arms, and an ego. These can save your self-doubt and self-harm. And in the course of it all, save you distress, your struggle, and serve your time. You will stand up even faster than you were kicked down by reality. You will be reborn. Stormy, take care, dude. Have an awesome rest of your night. Thank you so much for hanging out. We'll see you later. See you next time. Rest up. Hope you feel better soon. You needn't spend so much of your life denying your own self. All I have taught you will once again bear anew with your own mind, and you will, as if spinning silk from the cocoon, weave anew the knowledge. You will rid yourself of your superstitions, and in your well-rounded garden of wisdom, find a path winding yet with a certain end. Tallulah, Ursus's destiny breathes as one with you. The black snake shall walk with you. This immortal will shall never die. You. Are you cursing me? Are you trying to use yourself to mold me? No, Tallulah, this is not a curse. This is a blessing. I bless you, my daughter. The moment you wake from your unrealistic fancy of human nature, you will be conscious of why we struggle so for this land's most beautiful creature. Yan's language. Just shut it. You're full of utter shit. I never taught you such inflammatory Yan vernacular, but it may serve you to learn some. That's the role you'll be playing soon, after all. Obviously, you didn't let me talk like this in public, so I'd maintain my so-called image. It was to cover you. I calculate so as to make you think of others, but you denounce my proposals, profane my language. You've remembered all I taught you, and now you want to flee. Tallulah. But I'm not worried, because in the end, you will come back to this path. The space between people is filled with hatred, and by that hatred they are ruled. Love births hate, indecision births hate, admiration births hate. Hatred is the inevitable outcome of interaction. It takes as little as two people to facilitate a sort of rule, unless they are like me and love all people equally. I don't know about that one, Chief. Will you hate me, Tallulah? For what I have done, this world will do to you. That is all. What you do has nothing to do with me. Nothing at all. Of no part of it. None. Ah, good. Truly splendid. To not inherit the name. To not harass the authority. To not exploit the position. Wonderful, my child. You have great resolve. Go and establish your cause by your own hand. If you don't wish to inherit my domain and political resources, my wealth and my power, then all means. You may seize them yourself. That you could do so will fulfill my greatest dreams. No one told you could define my aspirations. No, of course I wouldn't dream of doing so, but no cash you would be willing to accept a present. To our diligent, prideful selves, it would be an insult. I have already taught you everything I can. As for all your goals from here on, they will be your own. My daughter, you truly are outstanding. You break off from all you've known without a second thought in exchange for a new novel path. The infected will open up a very different sort of territory for you. Your actions upon this land we call Ursus will be unprecedented. She unsheathes her swords. I only came face to face with you today for one thing. I don't think I'd be forced to sit through one of your wicked, venomous sermons. Have I been waiting for this day? I often wondered if Wei Yanwu missed the chance to kill me and instead would send one of his hands to do so. So it was you. It was always going to be you. To be an executioner for the one who murdered your father, and in place of him, who you bear hatred, to kill who he hates. Oh, what a beautiful outcome. Your slaughter testifies to my point of view. I shall gladly give up resistance and die by your hand, my daughter. This action will form your bridge towards truth and allow my death to forge your foundations. I'm not your daughter. I'm not. I'm killing you to put a stop to your evil once and for all. And then, Tallulah, you will do evil. I've heard enough. And then you will do good, and then you will recognize all the good I did. Bro, do you got like a crystal ball or something? Can you tell me the lottery numbers? This sword. I never had the housekeeper confiscated. I'm not fond of this sword. You use art. It's much more than you use swords, but you're still allowed to carry it. It will remind you where you came from. And it will witness our path, yours and mine. Do you hate me, Tallulah? I won't be taken in, you rotting putrid snake. You're a villain beyond all else. Your life ends here. Get him? Oh, I think she got him. Only the lobe of my lungs. Your strike was not accurate. I won't hate you, Kashi. I may hate your endless, long-winded, rancid sophistry, but you yourself haven't earned my hate. I pity you. Your death only testifies to your loneliness, your vain attempt to turn yourself into a mirage. Dude, this art is raw. Look at his eyes, his freaking... Recall the conversation between Patriot and Frostnova in 719, the memory Amia read when Patriot was dying. Not off the top of my head. I'm sorry. There's been a lot of words since then. Yes, no, sorry, you're right. I was thinking about that prophecy earlier. W, to be impaled by this sword, would I be the first one? Unfortunately, I have to accept second. That was a line. Oh my god. Crazy. Get his ass, Tallulah. Yeah. Get him. Stupid snake. Peak villain. He has a very villainous design. Hate the way Cashew talks so much. You call him Cashew. Unbelievable. Well, I don't think he's gonna die. That's my thought. I don't think he's dead. I don't think he's dead. Or at least I don't think he's dying. Or at least I don't know. We'll see. Whatever. Let's keep going. I pity you. Your death only testifies to your loneliness, your vain attempt to turn yourself into a mirage. I'll let you know the sheer absurdity of all you espouse. Not that you'd be able to know now. Wonderful. With my death, Wei may feel a weight off him, too. I look forward to when you bear your regret, your hate. Remember this. Tallulah, remember this. Your end is in me. Tallulah very carefully pulls the sword out from the Duke's chest. Her mind is somewhere far, far away. She leaves the towering castle, leaves the city, outruns her pursuers. The seeds already planted, awaiting only to sprout. Or maybe he did die. It's not very cash money of you. Debatable. That was a little ominous. Those were his last words, a little too edgy. Impaled by a sword in the chest. Well, he was like, you hit my lung. So she let him suffer a little bit. I guess he was just sitting there. Made it look like they were standing next to each other, but he was just sitting there. He's kind of screwed. Alina, there's Alina. Look, she runs back to her girlfriend. Based. So you came all the way to where we were? All of that was years ago now. Oh shit. Okay. I understand now. I get it. Timelines, am I right? Okay, interesting. So she had all these ideals and then she ended up at the village? Okay. After Kashi died, did anything happen in the city? Did you run into any trouble? If anything else happened, I probably wouldn't have ever reached your village. The city, after I left, I heard Kashi's domain and wealth were quickly carved up among the 4th Army. And as far as I go, nobody cares. Who'd care about some city girl? Not when she made herself scarce. City girl. I think that should be your nickname, City Girl. Let's call her City Girl, see if she remembers. I did wander too far, though. I only came to my senses once I was already at the old couple's place. Trust me, back then my brain was the picture of a mess. I can barely even remember what I encountered along the way. Ma'am said the day you came, you were bloody, tip to tail. It was half a miracle she could wash those clothes clean. Did you ever wonder if maybe our village would secretly kill you? Wait, where's this coming from? Well, I'm just guessing. You must have thought of it. You wouldn't do that. Your harvests were good. You just put out the evening dances bonfire, and you fenced bird and beast and decorations hung on the walls. Your lives might have been tough, but you still enjoyed how you lived. You wouldn't have killed me. After that, not even the dance would feel right anymore. Who kills someone and stays calm as a lake? Only vicious monsters would, and they're not common at all. Don't you think you're too optimistic about people? I've seen too many bad things. In so many cases, they were done by those without another choice. If they had the other choice to make, I know the vast majority of people across the whole wide world would choose to be a good people. And nothing like what Kashi said. He said all the people were disgraceful, that you'd hate them and the evil in the end, all because you were so kind-hearted. What a horrible curse to want to make. It's about as poisonous as words can get. And that's why I'm sure I'll never hate anyone. Everything they do has a reason behind it. Do you really want me to watch over you? Yes. I mean, maybe that wouldn't be so bad. But what about after I'm gone? You'd have to figure things out on your own then. It's bad luck to be so ominous, you know. We'll always have to confront it. Us little infected sooner or later have to make our exits. Taking the little time we have left and doing something that makes the fact we live worthwhile. There's nothing bad about that. Oh, they're definitely... They're absolutely... They're totally... Huh? Little fruity. I think the same way. Might not be easy, Lena. It might not be easy, but I still believe the infected should reunite as one. Reunite? We should find where we belong again in Ursus. If possible, this world should examine its own deeds. After that, it's not just the infected. Not just the infected. Whether Ursus, Victoria, Lithanian, regardless of country, regardless of race, regardless of your background, will sear away all these things that divide us. We should all have lives where we deserve to be equally loved. If someone stands in the way of that life, we'll take back what's rightfully ours. If you want to do it, you could give me a trial run first. We'd probably be wiped out to the last. Wasn't your first step to challenge Ursus anyway? No matter what we do, it's all a challenge to Ursus. They're good friends? I don't know about that. Especially after we see her take the hate from that infected in the previous stage and save them anyway. True. No, she has had some really good, very interesting lines in this flashback sequence. Everything they do has a reason behind it. Again, it's very, like, very optimistic, which is interesting. And it really makes me think that, to be honest, a lot of what we learn about Tallulah, in terms of, like, the current setting, is through other people. We hear a lot about her, not like directly from her, because we don't have that many scenes with her. There's only a couple. Like there is some in like the first chapter in Chernobog. There's some in Mephisto's flashback, and then there's some with W. I don't think there's really anything else. So interesting. I too would be good friends with them. Valid. Listen, they look like they'd make for good friends, as you'd say. But when we give some, we gain some, despite the fact that the return isn't certain to be for us. I can't call to mind things as wicked as you could, but my impression is that things in this world might not be as good as you often suppose. You mean? Tallulah, do you only give so that you can gain? Alina, no, that's not right. What you're asking for is to... I know, but you need to think that way. I won't. I definitely won't. I believe all we've done will bear good fruit, and the reason is simple to match. Because they deserve that result. Because the creatures of this world deserve that fruit. Okay, let's go. Are you going to join with the gorillas? I need them to approve of me first. It'll be difficult. It'll take more than difficulty to slow me down. Is this all a post-battle scene? Because goddamn, I don't even remember. I think this was. This is longer than some of the standalone story chapters. Or story sections, rather. Frost Nova, here's the person who helped us back there. How old is she at this point? Because she was 16 when she, when she, Keep your bolts knocked. Whew. You're just like the rumors say. So cold, you Yetis. Cold enough to outstrip the awful winter weather. Are you their commander? Infected? Yes. You need to explain then. Why are you wearing an Ursa's military officer's uniform? I've come up with a lot of lies for that. Any preference? Fire. Wait, no, you just don't do humor, do you? Are you the Yeti squad's leader? Why haven't you fired? She really did just help us now, sister. Promise. Bro, yeah, she was standing on business right there. It's true, Yetis. I came here to seek assistance as well as to assist you. Bro, imagine how short the dialogue would be if, or imagine how short the story would be if the Yeti squad was more obedient. Crazy. I came here to seek assistance as well as to assist you. Assist us? Let's shake on it, Captain Yeti. When conveying sincerity, I always hope to go to the equal and dignified route. Hope we can both have ourselves a dignified, tranquil level dialogue. No. Try it. I think I've pegged who you are. Pegging? Those originium crystals they're carrying have your arts, don't they? Heh. If I'm able to melt your ice, would you be willing to hear me out for a bit? Dream on, you couldn't. Let's try it. Ooh. Imagine how short it would be if Tallulah just searched her problems. So true. What do you mean, huh? What do you mean? Huh? I didn't say anything. Anyway, yo, they're doing a little fire and ice action. Bro, the fact that that was the the fact that that was the post-battle scene. Huh? Pegging? Why are you guys talking about pegging? What the hell? Jesus Christ. What is wrong with you guys? Ugh, despicable. All right, I gotta stretch a little bit. Been sitting for a while. Ugh. See how long this next section goes for. I got so many emails. I don't care. All right, will phantom wisps. All ideals once transmitted will eventually be corrupted or altered. Only through practice can an ideal be proven. And as we know, once something happens, it cannot be undone. Here we go. Back in modern times, what do we got? This guy, not operator. Story stages are good. What are you talking about? What does all that mean? Rhodes Island, we invite you to fight with us. That's what I said. I only speak Ursine, so you also asked me in Ursine, so you should have understood. You know these Chernobog industrial machines much better than us. Yes, you must have had a lot of training and such that things that I can't even read that. Must have had a lot more training in such things than we have. We're better fighters. If you want into the tower, you must have a plan to shut down this thing too. You can't let it close the way. We need to split our guerrilla forces up, sending at least 3/4 of our men to protect the infected around the city, or they're doomed. Reunion under Tallulah is out of control. We've seen enough revenge killings in Chernobog. Even with just a fourth of our full strength, we have what it takes to beat Tallulah's stupid guards, but we could use some help right now. We'd be able to better capitalize on our victories if we had it. Our Originium altars are down. The devils are handy in a fight, but they've got nothing on the captain's legendary strength. We need more firepower. Who calls the shots for you? Is it the Cautus or the Feline? You're both plenty strong. You could handle it. You'll have to ask on me. I'm just an operator. Cautus, what do you say? Sir, what matters is if your reunion is still dedicated to helping the infected. As long as it's not some infected Ursus political project, we'll proudly agree. But I'm worried. About what? There are still a lot of open wounds from our conflicts with the reunion. We can't overlook them. We could say we're willing to forgive or beg for forgiveness, but we have to think about those we've lost or who suffered. Especially, reunion killed my friend, and we just killed someone you looked up to. Scout. Herm. I get it. I killed your family, didn't I? You can't forgive that. But you're infected. If we don't let you in, we're disobeying orders. Our current orders are to crush Tallulah and her minions, and anyone who disobeys that order is to be killed. So you're letting it go? Can you let it go? Yes, you killed our family, you killed our commander, our leader, our captain, but we're not going to come to blows over it. Damn, talk about being the bigger guy. Get it? Cause she's a small cat and he's a big guy in big armor. All right. Tough crowd. Of course we do. I'm not done yet. Let me finish, feline. But whatever we've got between us personally doesn't matter in the face of the mission. There is a more important place to direct our hate. Hate. You get it, don't you, feline? That caught us with you as a kid with her head in the clouds, just like the captain said. It's funny, Raffi. Laugh. Don't talk about Amia like that. If you really buy into her dreams of reforming everybody, then by all means, go along with her. You'll get stabbed in the back, and you won't know until it's too late. You won't be able to save your friends. It all sounds good in theory, but you can't really put it into practice. In us, we believe in the captain. All this way, he's shown us a different way, beyond the endless wars of Ursus. He showed us a noble path of revenge and ruin. The path of ruin? To ruin our enemies. How to pick out your enemies and then ruin them. But who is your enemy? Can you really act like it's a good thing to spread hate, hurt people, start wars, and generally cause misery? Haven't you lost enough friends? Didn't Ursus? Last emperor promised us an end to this war. We believed in that vision. But I don't see an end in you. Should we reason with them? They don't listen. Some people are asses, and some people are just evil and need to die. Listen to me, feline. As far as not on the script... Sorry, you're right. Back to the script. Back to the script. You won't get the satisfaction you want from killing your enemies, for the simple reason that that's not where it ends. If you're committed to that path, then take it all the way. Kill everything. Cleanse the country of its filth. And when at last you look over the silent white field of snow, then you can finally know happiness. Think about it. And then we start killing. Kill the monster in the tower who sent our people to die. Kill the tyrants who lord over the cities. Kill the useless eaters and the traitors in the army. And at last, kill the miserable Ursus ministers who poison the emperor with their lies. Kill them all. Then you look back and you see what you've done. See those who deserve to live on their peaceful lives free from the fear of starvation being forced upon them. I mean, that's what you're doing here, right? You kill those who kill your friends. You want to kill Tallulah? Obviously. What else would we want? Will the captain ever be able to rest in peace as long as she lives? What about Yelena and her Yetis, or the countless reunion brothers who she'd use as cannon fodder? We've been waiting for a savior, a good emperor, a hero. We're sick of waiting. What did all the waiting get us? Yeah, there goes my hero. Our great emperor is fallen, with no one to carry on his legacy. With greedy, self-interested men fighting all over the scraps, ripping our country in two, milking the people dry, our savior was buried alive and our hero died right in front of us. Not that you would understand, but maybe you'll understand something else. Feline, you ever lost a loved one? I can see it in your eyes. I'm done talking to you. Watch him as he goes. But you'll listen, Feline. You'll have the eyes of a warrior. The ceiling layer is still rising. Hasn't stopped at all. It'll take some time to adjust the originium drive. Better not take too long. If this thing seals up, then all hope of a trial goes with it for at least a few hundred years. So your guerrillas don't just fight for the infected? Obviously. The infected are just one reason to fight. You can have as many as you want. The one and only reason we took to the tundra was the injustice and disorder of Ursus. The captain told us the infected didn't have to live like this. It's Ursus that tortures the infected to achieve their ends. Picture it. Our great march. The captain brought us all here. Could that really just be for the infected? We crossed from border to border, passing by all the hardened cities, taking control of the lifeblood of the empire, uniting to strike at the heart of the rotten country. Don't tell me you've never considered it, cultists. You're not like this just because you're infected. If they had treated everyone right equally, maybe you wouldn't even gotten infected. Think about it. How many city dwellers, nobles, merchants, and performers get infected? Bro, Shields Guard over here is a chatterbox. Jesus Christ. Has this guy been able to talk ever in his life? It's just really yapping away. Something on an IS3 you can rot. I mean, he's kind of preaching over here. I don't know what's gotten into him. Then how many out in the wilderness, the outskirts, and the mines? That's why we need to get revenge. On who? Everyone who gets in our way. That's not right. Amiya. Don't you hate the people who made us what we are? I'm not talking about righting the wrongs of the infected. I mean, it's wrong to turn into, like, a way to blow off steam. That's what's wrong. They did this to us for our own sake. They turned us into monsters, and I hate them. Preach, Fila. Preach, feline. Preach. Can we get an emoji that's just Shield Guard with the prayer hands? I'm gonna make it right now. This is important. Shield Guard. Arknights. Here he is. Perfect. This is transparent. You bet your bottom dollar it is. Perfect. Let me open up Photoshop with her disgusting line. I love the ones that's just like disgusting. I like the ones that are just like one word where it's like pathetic. Oh, is it pathetic in all lowercase? Oopsie. Pathetic. Okay, let me do a new one. Make it there we go. Transparent background, of course. Let me cook here. Let me cook. Preach, feline. Shields preach. Is that what we're going with? All right, awesome. Now I just need the pray hands emoji. Good. Why isn't this transparent? Color, transparent. Let me cook. Preach. Almost there, almost there. Hold on, I'm cooking. Export. Good. Almost there, it's almost there. Genshin's a good one. Downloads. What are we calling it? Shields Preach? Or should we just call it Preach Feline? Cool. Let me open up 7TV. Okay, we're speedrunning this. We're speedrunning this, boys. Speedrun strap. Preach Feline. Done. Real. Here we go. Preach Feline. There we go. Tags. Arknights. Shields Guard. Cinder, what's up, dude? How's it going? Happy Tuesday. What you been up to? How's it going? Cool. Bingo bango. You're so back. It's there. That's art. Remote already enabled. Did it work? Did it work? There it is. Perfect. We got it. It's going good, Cinder. Chapter 8 is actually really nuts. You gotta catch up. The story is really good. And we also just speed ran a new emote for no reason at all, but for fun. Preach, feline. How's your day going though, Cinder? What you been up to? Ooh, stretch a little bit. Dude, my arms are still sore from when I went to the gym yesterday. But dude, we're getting better. We're getting better at the gym things. It's already Wednesday. No, it's not. Still Tuesday for the cool part of the world. Just kidding. Kibo, what time zone are you in, if you don't mind me asking? And also give me your street address and your mother's maiden name and the 3 numbers on the back of your credit card. Thank you. Cleaning, that's about it. Sometimes cleaning is therapeutic, so enjoy. But nice. Hope you've been able to chill a bit. All right, let's keep going. Preach, feline. Preach. No, that's not right. I'm sorry. This is going to hurt. I'm sorry, Amia. This shouldn't have happened to you. It's not right. What are you thinking about? But Amia, why do you say that? Don't you think we should hate them? You can't say they didn't steal our lives from us. I don't want to forget. I don't want to forget my friends and family. I could have worn clothes I liked and gone to the school I wanted. I could have gotten to know my mom and dad and everyone. I could have... Bro, the fact that a kid is saying... The fact that kid is saying this, Sand devastated. Cinder, thank you for the hydrate. I literally just took a sip of water, but I'll take another one. So sad, bro. What the frick? What the flip? What the flip? This one hurts a little bit. This one hurts a little bit. I could have... My brothers... Rosmantis, calm down. I can't. I won't let this go, Ami. I can't. If I have to get hurt to protect them, if I have to suffer to keep them from suffering, then I'll take it all. If killing the people who ruined our lives would make you all feel even a little better, and if you're not willing to do it, then let me do it for you. Aw, I love the crazy girlfriend. Rosmantis, Amia, we got a transmission from the engineer team. Something weird's happening. The drive system isn't moving. Is it the enemy? Captain, if you can hear me, this is... No, they must be... Captain, look for... Get back, jump, hurry! Uh-oh. What happened? Come in. Do you copy? Lavaka. Blue silver. No. Ceiling layer still rising. Did the engineering team get ambushed? No, it can't be. Blue silver, I can't reach her. I can't feel her anymore. Prepare the explosives. Let's blow the whole joint. If we destroy the ceiling layer, they'll take a few blocks with it. And there are still some infected who didn't want to join Reunion hiding in the area. There's no time. If we keep waiting, only more people will die. We've lost comms. If you don't like my plan, then give us a better one. No. Absolutely not. No. I get where you're coming from. I don't know. It's just my team, my squad. They did everything right. How could this happen to them? If you need strength, if you need to destroy, I can do it. I can do it better. Rosmantis. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Rosmantis, curl your fingers. I just tear, destroy. What? The ceiling layer stomping? I can do it. Yeah. Rosmantis. Get him. Explosion. No way. The feline. How's she tearing that thing apart? What? How? It's almost like... Shh. Shakes his head. It's just like the first time you saw Frosto and Tallulah, isn't it? Just wait until our infections get worse. Maybe you'll see some more. I'm cold in my head. Rosmantis, I've got you. Hold on tight. Don't let go. She shredded the ceiling layer all by herself. Not for long, but it should be enough to get us through the sector. I need a medic. It's scratching at me. There are negative emotions and side effects of direct arts. They all have to do with Blue Silver's memories. Rosmantis, look at me. Look at my eyes. Black lines flow from the finger of the Lord of Faints right into the feline's eyes. She really is. I know, Amiya. I know. Don't ever do that again, but even if I tell you, you'll... Sorry, I won't change. Well done, feline. You really did it. Brothers, let's move out. Through the fire and hail of bolts. We go. You should rest here for a while, Rhodes Islanders. Just give me a minute, guerrilla fighter. Oh, we don't have a way to stay in communication, even if the operator with you there doesn't have the comms we need to carry out this operation. If the shield guards really need our help, then you have to know what we're going to do, at least. Good thinking. Couldn't hurt to give you a minute. Especially with all this little feline did for us. Rosmantis, I'll be fine. I have to keep fighting. Have to find my team. Okay, I know. It's Madame Chen again. What? Huh? What? What are you doing here? Hello? Is this real? Am I seeing things? I'm just getting hit with a bunch of people's memories at the moment. I'm sorry, you guys. No matter how hard I try, I would not be able to do a Scottish accent. So, the best we'll get is British. Oh my god, they were roommates. So you're really going back? Definitely. But you told me you don't know if your friend and Ursus is alive or dead. What's the point in going back to Lungmen? Why not go right to Ursus after graduation then? Ursus wouldn't give someone like me an entry permit. No way. Ugh, it's really so sad to see you go right after you finish. You're such a clever girl, Chen Chen. You'd make such a senior lecturer in no time. Give it 2 years and go anywhere in the world you want, eh? Don't ever call me that again, please. No, Chen Chen's an awesome nickname. What are you talking about? What about you? Me? You know me. I'm not stupid, but compared to you, well, I only eked out passing grades in the joint operations. You just finished your military strategy course. Almost failed that one a bunch of times. You got a better head on your shoulders than 98% of Victoria, at least on paper. But I don't see myself becoming a lecturer. I think I'm better off going to look for a fight than setting up myself as a command or logistics officer. I really don't fear death. A Victorian soldier can end up running into all sorts of things on the battlefield. But I know our enemies sure as hell don't want to run into any Victorian soldiers on the battlefield. What I really worry about is sitting in front of a strategic map messing up my head till I can only see human lives as numbers. That's the scariest thing. A soldier on the front lines needs somebody to tell her what to do, not what to do. And what not to do. Only when you're in the thick of it do you see how cruel a war is and how important it is to stop. Bagpie's very pretty, very cute. I love her, like, uniform, too. Also, the big-ass lance that she has with a freaking revolver. Insane. You really want to change Victoria? I thought that was just a drunken ramble. Nah, not at all. Is that weird? I just want to do some good. Doing good isn't easy. But it's the reason I'm going back to Lungmen. Lungmen's had enough of the bad. I'll stay there, fix up the bad things, stop it from getting worse. So you're going back to become a cop? A cop? Wow, I always thought you had the look of a girl who could give a good beating to a hooligan. I've got a gift. Yo, bagpipe? What? Huh? So like bagpipes, you see lives as 1 TP. Damn, she does see them as numbers. You're right. A gun lance, man. You're getting ahead of yourself, but the police, that's not a bad idea. It'll probably be a great place to pick up clues about what happened back then and what's happening now. I wouldn't have to rely on my old schemer of an uncle. Honestly, I was worried you'd head to the military intelligence. My little Chen Chen is scary enough. Can't imagine how scared she'd be as a spook. And I'll have your bloody head off. Not she used the phrase bloody. Hey, no need to get angry. All right, I can take it. We'll see how much you can take. Dude, some of their terminology is a little sussy-amogus. Oh, someone's at the door. Just a sec, coming. Message for Miss Chen Huishe. Post transcribe. Check your terminal. I have to confirm in person that you've read it yourself. Why all the trouble? I'll take a look. What? What is this? I'd say that counts as you having received the message. The Academy doesn't review highly classified materials, so if you have any further inquiries about the content, I'd advise you replies to the sender. Anything else I can do for you? If that's all, I'll be on my way. Have a good afternoon. There we go. Why do they walk so funny? I don't like the look of your face there. Did that message suck you in the jaw? I don't even know what I'm feeling. It picked up my friend's trail. Well, isn't that good? No. It just led to her disappearing again. She killed the one who took her, and then we lost her again. What the Sigma? But at least she's still alive? That's true. I'm going right back to Lungman after graduation. But, well, isn't your friend in Ursus? I really thought you'd be heading that way. I was thinking of knitting you a few scarves as a goodbye gift. Friend. I don't think you're talking about a friend. I feel like you're talking about a relative or something, you know? I wouldn't be able to do much in Ursus, but back in Lungman, I'll have a chance to spread my influence. The city of Lungman is a lot stronger than me alone. I'm going to find her. As move at Teardrop's point, once known be deft. Dang. That was good. That was good. Things are heating up, people. Things are heating up. Not the brain rot, it's bagpipe. Bagpipe really pulled out the what? Sorry, I gotta do it with a British accent. What the Sigma? What the Sigma? All right, so I gotta work on my Scottish accent, I guess. It'll never happen. One day, maybe, but probably not anytime soon.
Back in school, Chen always
Chen
had
Chen.
a pissed off look on her face. Made no end of enemies
Pissed
at
off.
first, but that's just the kind of girl she is. No time at all,
Ghetto.
she had people seeing her with fresh eyes. But, bandaging up her wounds, cooking for her, teaming up with her squad and all that. I had to look after her a fair bit, and that was no easy thing.
The accent's so good. I wish I could do it. I wish I could do a Scottish accent. Was Trust 2 the cute one? Probably. They're all pretty cute. No! Womp womp. Oh, you mean... Do you mean Trust Tap? Trust Tap's usually a good one.
Wanna go on a picnic? Just the two of us?
Just the two of us. Up under talk. Wait, huh? Oh, after Trust Inc. Oh, I see.
My mum's part of the reason I ended up running off to military school at all.
Military
Always
school.
banging on like, Vivra woman must keep getting stronger. She is. Suppose I wanted to be cheeky.
I love when
Aye.
they do impressions of other
No,
people in
looking
there.
back on it, no need to be as tough as my mum. Och, I'm still more soft and cute than hard and chiseled. Wouldn't you say? Go on, say.
Go on, say. That's funny. No, I love when they do impressions of people. It's always funny. Cool. You guys, I think that is where we are going to call it today. Unfortunately, I think any other mission or story that we would do would put us pretty over. So like I said before, what we'll plan on doing is we'll probably do two more story streams next week. I'll have to look at my schedule, but most likely we'll probably stick it to the Monday, Tuesday. We'll probably stick to the Monday, Tuesday schedule for Arknights streams in the foreseeable future. So you guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. Whether you were lurking, chatting here the whole time, here part of the time, thank you for the support. Remember events on your time for up. Yes. I'm gonna forget though. I'm gonna try and do it. Maybe I can actually, you know what? Maybe I'll try and do some tonight. So I'm projecting, or you know, having other people do things for me. Can someone remind me in Discord in like 10 minutes to do that? Thanks for streaming the Arknights. No worries, Cinder. Hey, listen, I hope you're having a good time regardless. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. You're never forced to be here the whole time. Don't even worry about it. That's why we say whether you're lurking, chatting here the whole time, or you're part of the time. Thank you. You guys, let's go over our schedule really quick. So tomorrow we'll be jumping back into Celeste, no pun intended, where we will continue to go on the hunt for strawberries. I won't do it. Shut the fuck up. I will, because there's OP on the table and I need Shu because Shu's cute. I love her design. We got to get her. So tomorrow we'll be doing some more Celeste. So I hope to see you guys there, same time, 8 p.m. And then no other scheduled streams for the rest of the week. However, as we say, there's always the potential for Gorilla streams. So be sure to follow on Twitter. Be sure to join the Discord, !Discord, where you do get about 69% more attractive just by joining. No pink hair though, true. Imagine if she had pink hair. Oh. She'd look very different though. So yeah, so you guys, we're going to be hopping into a raid. So I do ask, don't go anywhere. Even if you're not able to stick around for their stream, wherever you end up going, please consider hopping in the raid to show some support. I'd appreciate it. And I know that they will appreciate it as well. Who is streaming? Who's doing things? Let's see. We could, how about, why don't we how about you know what, I don't think we've been able to raid them actually. Why don't we raid Moe? They're playing Half-Life 2. They're super funny. I know you guys like them, so I do ask to hop in the raid. Hashtag you Benny rated. If you're sub, throw your favorite Benny emote in there at the end. If you're not sub, just throw an emote in there at the end. Make it look cool, make it look fun, and let's show some support to Moe. You guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I really appreciate it. You guys are fun and cool, and Arknights Story has been heating up, we'll say. So I'm really excited to see where it goes. So I hope to see you guys next time. I hope you have an awesome rest of your night. Be sure to grab a little snack before bed. You deserve it. A little treat. You know, if you're going to bed, grab a little treat. Grab a little treat. Had a really fun time. Kibo, I appreciate that. I had a good time as well. I had an even better time since you were here. Thank you for hanging out, you guys. I really appreciate it. Have an awesome rest of your night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. You guys remember when Rosmanta said, I wish I got to go to school that I want, and that and all that made me cry? That was sad. That was really sad. Okay, good night. I'm gonna think about that all night. That one hurt. Good night. Goodbye. Good to see ya. Preach feel. God damn it. See ya.